Welcome to Post High School Basketball, a Post Sports Radio presentation live and free on YouTube. This broadcast is made possible by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County. Post Car Wash, keep it clean at Post Car Wash. Antelope Wash and Dry, make your laundromat experience a slam dunk. Post Area Chamber of Commerce, serving Post and all of Garza County. Carson Construction, call 806-626-3811. Post Baseball Academy, essential fundamental skills training for softball and baseball players. KSSL Radio, playing the greatest country music ever recorded. The Post Dispatch, news and views for Garza County. D&D Winco 2, headquartered in Post and serving clients across the U.S. Post Family Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, and alterations. And now, here's the Bold Gold Basketball pregame show on Post Sports Radio.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Post Sports Radio's coverage of Post High School basketball. I'm Russ Morris with the play-by-play tonight. Jim Plummer is keeping the books and adding commentary, and Janice Plummer is handling the camera for us tonight. Video tonight's game is live and free. Will also be available for on-demand viewing shortly after the game on Post Sports Radio's YouTube channel. It is Tuesday, February 3rd. We are live from the Antelope Arena here in Post, Texas for the Battle of the Antelopes as Post takes on Abernathy for the final time this season. It is district game number 11 of the 4-2A season, and the Lady Lopes are coming in off of a loss against the New Deal Lady Lions on Friday. Post has an overall record of 19-9 with a 3-7 district record. Post is under the direction of head coach David Jeffrey, who's in his fourth season as head coach of the Post Lady Lopes. He is assisted by coaches Krista Gray and Jillian Garrison. Now, Abernathy enters tonight's contest with lots of momentum after throttling New Deal and Rawls last week. Abernathy has an overall record of 25-8 with a 7-2 district record and are sitting in second place in the district standings. Abernathy is led by Adam Zapata, who is in his first season as head coach for the Abernathy Lady Lopes, and he is assisted by Rose Hunter and Hayden Goen. Now, if y'all pause with me so we can give thanks and prayer. Father God, we thank you for a wonderful week, wonderful day that you've given us, Lord. Ask that you keep everybody safe on the court tonight, whether it be fans, coaches, players, officials, and both broadcast crews tonight. We ask that no matter what happens tonight, we do everything according to your will. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
When we come back, Jim will get us informed with the Post ISD report, as there's been a lot happening over the last few days here on Post Sports Radio. You're watching the Post Sports Radio pregame show live and free on YouTube.
Are you looking for a contractor who does every part of the job? Then give Carson Construction a call at 806-626-3811. Greg Carson and his crew do new construction, remodeling, demolition, and concrete work from the planning stage to the project completion. Also, if you are doing a DIY project, you can rent a roll-off dumpster. Carson drops it off and picks it up. Plan now for your next project and call the guys who build a lasting relationship with each customer. Carson Construction. Find them on Facebook or call 806-626-3811.
The Post Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post Dispatch, community news at the finest.
This message is sponsored by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman.
Texas 4-H is a club for kids and teenagers ages 5 to 18, and it's big. It's the largest youth development program in Texas. 4-H is for kids with animals and so much more, like shooting sports, food science, healthy living, fashion, and photography. Contact the Garza County Extension Office to sign up by calling 806-495-4400 or visit 4honline.com.
This is brought to you by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County.
Hello, I'm Jim Plummer, and this is the Post ISD report. The UIL released the 2026 through 2028 district alignments for football, basketball, and volleyball yesterday. In football, PHS will compete in District 3 of 2A Division 1, a 5-team district with Abernathy, New Deal, New Home, and Sundown. Volleyball will compete with New Home, Plains, Ropes, and Tahoka. That's in District 3 2A as well. All this year's spring sports schedules have been posted on the postisd.net/athletics webpage. If you are an athlete, a parent, or guardian of a guardian of an athlete, the most up-to-date information can always be found on the Sports U app. You can get that information from your coach. The high school has set dates for the Texas Success Initiative assessments for sophomores and juniors. TSI testing begins February 13th, just 10 days from today. So please contact Mrs. Mason to sign up for a TSA test. And if you have any questions, scholarship deadlines are quickly approaching. All scholarship opportunities to students are sent by email, and Parent Square, which I believe is an app. The scholarship section of the Academic Dean Padlet is up to date with scholarship opportunities. Local scholarship applications were sent via email last week and will be due Monday, April 27th. That'll get here before you know it. If your senior hasn't yet started applying for scholarships, now is the time. Coming up on Post Sports Radio, live and free on YouTube channel. This Friday we travel to Rawls to bring you a basketball doubleheader. It is the girls' final game of the season, by the way. There is not a broadcast next Tuesday, but the following Friday, February the 13th, not that that's bad or anything, you can join Post Sports Radio for the boys' game at Tahoka. The streams start at 6 o'clock. This has been the Post ISD Report. I'm Jim Plummer. Stay tuned for more of the Bold Gold pregame show in just a moment. Give your baseball or softball player the opportunity to elevate his or her game with individual or group instruction through the Post Baseball Academy. Coaching at the Academy focuses on the essential fundamental aspects of the game while creating a strong work ethic, teamwork, and respect. From beginner to high school, baseball and softball training is offered all year long. Find out more about the Post Baseball Academy on Facebook or call Roy Perez at 806-474-9565.
Winco 2 is your compressed gas and cryo powerhouse. We strive to provide excellent cryogenic and gas storage products, service, and support to any and all industries ranging from chemical to agriculture and beyond. Unbound by location, we provide nationwide solutions from sea to shining sea and have done so for over 25 years. Built upon trust and integrity, Winco 2 is here to serve. Satisfaction guaranteed. Visit us online at winco2.com. That's winco, the number 2.com, or give us a call, 806-629-4458.
Welcome back to the Post Sports Radio pregame show. We're live from the Antelope Arena here in Post, Texas for the Battle of the Antelopes as Post takes on Abernathy for the final time this season. Russ Morris for the play-by-play. Jim Plummer is keeping the books and adding commentary, and Janice Plummer will be handling the camera for us tonight. Now, just moments ago, the JV games ended. We don't have the result of the JV boys, but the JV girls unfortunately fell in Abernathy in a valiant effort. They played much better in the second half than they did in the first half, so we'll give them credit where credit is due. Now, the last time these two teams met was back on January 9th with Abernathy winning 78-32. Here are the District 4 2A standings, taking a look at the girls. So let's just take a look at the playoff picture first. New Home is the top of the standings as your District 4 2A champions. Have an overall record of 21-10 and are 10-0 in district. Abernathy at 7-2 are 25-8 overall. They're in second place. New Deal is tied. Well, right now they have the head-to-head advantage over Floydada. New Deal in third at 6-3 with a 12-2 overall record, and Floydada at 6-3 as well, but they are 10-16. New Deal has beaten Floydada earlier this year, so that is your playoff picture as it stands right now. Post in fifth at 3-7 with a 9-19 overall record. Tahoka at 0-8 and 1-27 overall. And Rawls at 0-9, and they are 7-19 on the season. Taking a look at games around the area, New Home is taking on Floydada tonight, and Tahoka is taking on New Deal. And then real quick, just a real teaser about what's going on with the boys. New Home is alone in first place at 8-0 with a 9-19 overall record. New Deal in second place with a 7-1 district record, and they are 19-8 overall. Abernathy at 5-2 and 21-7, and Post in fourth at 3-5 and a 16-10 overall record. We'll get into those district standings later as tip-off for the boys' game gets closer.
It looks like Coach Patterson's going to do the PA announcing with starters, and then we'll do the national anthem as usual. Janice Plummer here on the camera, coming back from dog duty. No, water duty. No, never mind. She'll tell me later. All right, so yeah, the boys play next, of course. I'll start about 7:15, 7:30. We're going to start this game. It's supposed to start at 6:15. We'll be ahead of time.
This will be 2 weeks in a row sorry, 2 games in a row that we've actually started before 6:15. We'll be introducing the Abernathy Lady Lopes first, and then the Post Lady Lopes. The Battle of the Lopes. So we will try not to say the Lopes are winning or Lady Lopes are winning, because that'll confuse you. We'll say Abernathy and Post. This is an interesting set of games for Post, I think, Jim, because your season officially, you were officially eliminated from playoff contention last Friday. So now you've got Abernathy coming in, who's basically playing their final 3 games. I think they got one more game left. I'll have to go back and look. But they're playing their games for playoff positioning to try to stay ahead of New Deal and Floydada, because they are only 1 game ahead of them in the district standings. And then with us, like you said earlier, we're taking on Rawls Friday. So this is like, how do you keep your emotions in check? Just coming out, making sure that you still have 2 games left to play without checking out.
Good evening, welcome to Antelope Arena on the campus of Post High School for the District 4 2 matchup featuring the Abernathy Lady Antelopes and your Post Lady Lopes. Starting out for Abernathy, a junior, number 10, Kimber Miller. Number 11, a junior, Bree Shorter. Number 21, a senior, Emma Easterwood. Number 30, a sophomore, Love Finch. And number 33, a senior, Lacey Velasquez. Abernathy is coached by Adam Zepeda, assisted by Coach Rose Hunter. Now the starting lineups for the Lady Lopes. A senior, number 1, Adriana Rangel. A senior, number 2, Carmen Mullins. Number 12, a senior, Nevaeh Segura. A sophomore, number 20, Riley Hernandez. And a senior, number 25, Serenity Sanchez. Lady Lopes are coached by David Jeffrey, assisted by Kristen Gray and Julian Garrison. This time we ask you to rise and move your hats as we honor our nation with the playing of the Star Spangled Banner.
Tip off here in just a moment.
Jim, what do you, if Post is going to pull off a victory in the Battle of the Lady Lopes, what has to happen?
Post has to have their best game this season, and that's going to add up to very minimal turnovers and hitting their shots, especially free throws. That's been low this year. And just when they get an opportunity to take a good shot, it's got to go in. So, again, whoever scores the most wins.
Yeah, so it's going to be number 21, Amy Easterwood, and Carmen Mullins at the midcourt, and away we go. Abernathy wins the opening tip. Go inside, Miller, layup, good. Little jump shot, actually, is what that was. Abernathy on the board first. Rangel just to her right. The right wing pass inside is picked away by Kendall Miller. Long pass to Easterwood, back to Finch. Back to Easterwood. Shots no good on his saves, but it's back to Shorter. Now passes to Finch at the Antelopes logo. Shorter to Finch. Finch for three. No good. She did that a lot in the first game. Riley with the rebound. Mullins, met by Easterwood, who forces the turnover.
It's 2 turnovers already, Russ. Not limiting them so far.
Yeah. Well, we've seen this before, especially in this, more so in the second half of the first game between these two. Abernathy was real aggressive on the defensive side of the ball. Just Post has to match it if they want to stay in it. Shorter to Miller. Back to Shorter, down to Easterwood, layup. She draws the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
It's like Serenity's going to pick up her first. Emma Easterwood has the height advantage over everybody out there. The next one closest is Lacey Blossers, both of them from Abernathy.
She gets the first one to fall. Yeah, her, and then Pilar Rodriguez, who's on the bench, as she makes the second one. Those are the 3 tallest ones listed on their roster. Serenity, long pass. Anna recovers the loose ball. Pass to Riley is no good, but it goes back to Anna, who gets the layup to go.
With their left hand as well.
So Bloskis to Miller, now to Shorter. Shorter step back 2, is no good. Rebound Finch, layup, no good. Easterwood on the putback, count it. So Abernathy already out to Carson Construction, scores 6-2 as Post turns it over. Easterwood with another point. And Coach Jeffrey calls a quick timeout, and we'll take one with him. Carson Construction scores 6-17 here in the first quarter, is 8-2 in favor of Abernathy. You're watching Post Sports Radio live and free on YouTube.
Post Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post Dispatch. Community news at the finest.
All right, welcome back to Post Sports Radio's coverage of Post High School basketball as we get set to resume the first quarter as Lady Lopes turn it over on the inbound. Easterwood with another bucket. I believe give the assist to Brianna Shorter. Post looking to run the court, but there's another. No, Riley recovers. So Karma recovers loose ball. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by Brianna Shorter.
So far, Russ, 4 turnovers for Post and just 1 that I got for Abernathy.
All right, Riley, pass back to Nevaeh, who cuts inside. Layup's no good. She gets her own rebound, passes back to Anna for a long 2, airballed. Rebound, Serenity goes up for the layup. She draws the foul. She'll go to the line.
Looks like Lacey Blasca is picking up her first foul.
Yes. Serenity on the year is a 54% free throw shooter. She averages 9.6 rebounds per game. That rolls in and out. No good. Nevaeh, who got things going down underneath, she's a 61.3% free throw shooter. As two of them get to go. Anna recovers. She give her credit on the rebound. Shot's no good. Ball's going to go off of the hands of Easterwood and is going to stay with post. So now Nevaeh will inbound. Finds Mullins. She rolls to her left at the left wing. Pass to Serenity. She goes to her right. Pass to Nevaeh. Jacks up at three. That shot was blocked. It was tipped, I should say, by Miller. Bloskis on the rebound passes to Finch. Finch to Shorter. Shorter goes to her right, goes inside. Throws through contact, gets the layup to go. Serenity on the pass. It has it out. Lady Lopes turn it over. Easterwood another layup. That's how all of her points have come so far.
2 free throws, too.
Serenity pass, literally intercepted by Miller. Pass to Easterwood, another layup. Coach Jeffrey immediately takes the timeout. We'll take one with him. Carson Construction scored with 4:50 remaining in the first. Is 16-2 in favor of Abernathy. You're watching Post Sports Radio live and free on YouTube.
This message is sponsored by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman.
Texas 4-H is a club for kids and teenagers ages 5 to 18, and it's big. It's the largest youth development program in Texas. 4-H is for kids with animals and so much more, like shooting sports, food science, healthy living, fashion, and photography. Contact the Garza County Extension Office to sign up by calling 806-495-4400 or visit 4honline.com.
This is brought to you by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County.
Take a break and let Post Family Cleaners take care of the laundry. Family Cleaners is Post hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main Street in...
I apologize to the Post Family Cleaners. I have to cut that break a little bit short as we get set to resume the first quarter. Here is in our battle of the Lady Lopes. Anna receives the inbound, finds Serenity. Is double teamed, but Anna recovers the pass that was intended for her. She throws it out of bounds.
7 turnovers for Post. And Eastwood, by the way, has got 12 points.
Speaking of, she inbounds to Brianna Shorter. She crosses midcourt, met by Anna. She goes to her left. She can't get a handle of her dribble, but she recovers the ball. Goes back to her right. Passes to Finch at the Antelopes logo. Out to Shorter now. Back to Shorter. Down inside to Easterwood. Layup.
Whew. We're going to run out of space here in the first quarter.
Here we go. Anna on the pass. Out to Nevaeh. Nevaeh. Missed the layup. Bloskis on the rebound. Double teamed. Pass. Out to Miller, but is picked up by Serenity. Passes to Mullins. Mullins goes inside. Layup.
Yes.
Gets it to go. So here we go now. Shorter on the attack now. Goes inside, goes through contact, but has her shot stolen away by Riley. Post turns it back over as Nevaeh cannot get a handle of the ball. Mass substitution. In comes the bench for Abernathy.
That's probably number 1, Pilar Rodriguez, Gianna Leon, Lily Adamas.
Aside
Briar
from
Cook.
Easterwood.
And Easterwood stays in.
Speaking of Rodriguez, takes the three, gets it to go. Serenity, Mullins. Mullins met by Rodriguez. Abernathy staying with this man defense. Pass to Serenity, can't get a handle. Riley passes to Nevaeh, who jacks a three with air ball. Ping pongs off of everybody, goes out of bounds, but it's going to stay with post. Nevaeh will inbound. Pass to Serenity, to Mullins, who has it at just short of the wing. They had another three. That's another air ball. Riley on the rebound. Put back, layup, good. So now Abernathy looking to run the court. Post now going with man pressure. Adamez as her pass ripped away by Riley Hernandez. Now Mullins brings the ball across midcourt now. Anna sets the screen, finds Rangel. Rangel goes inside her left, layup, off the glass, no good. Serenity on the rebound, layup, put back, gets it to go. Now Coach Zepeda will take a timeout, and we'll take one with him. Your Carson Construction score with 2:32 remaining is 21-8 in favor of Post. We'll be right back after this. You're watching Post Sports Radio here on YouTube.
Take a break and let Post Family Cleaners take care of the laundry. Family Cleaners is Post hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main Street in Post. Whether it's dry cleaning, wash and starching, laundry service, or alterations, Post Family Cleaners has you covered. Let Post Family Cleaners make your life a bit easier. Go by 111 West Main Street or call 806-495-0777 to get details. That's 806-495-0777. Post Family Cleaners, your hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main and Post.
All right, welcome back to Post Sports Radio's coverage of Post High School basketball. We resume the fourth quarter. As Jim mentioned it over break, Sophia De Leon now checks in for Post. Adamez down low to Easterwood, layup, bounces in. She fights through contact. It's going to be real hard not to say Antelopes or Lady Lopes tonight, as Post turns the ball back over to Abernathy on the inbound pass. Easterwood passes to Adamez. Adamez rolls to her right, hands the ball off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez down low to Easterwood, kicks back to Adamez for three, no good. Rebound, Serenity. Passes to Sophia. Sophia met by Adamez. Quick pass out to Nevaeh, goes inside, layup, short off the rim, Easterwood on the rebound. And she's triple teamed, passes to Adamez, out to Cook. Cook back to Adamez. Now out to a wide open Leon for three, short off the rim, gets a rebound, layup no good, loose ball, Cook on the rebound. Passes to Easterwood, she draws a foul. I hope everybody's okay, because during all of that, somebody crashed to the floor trying to get the rebound. Was an Abernathy player. Couldn't see who that was. Easterwood gets the first one to go. Is she 3 for 3?
She's perfect in every which way.
I thought that jinx would work, but it didn't.
Work. No.
She
She's got at least 6 rebounds, and she's pushing 20 points. I hadn't added them up yet.
And she makes both of them. As Post turns it over, Adamez from the charity stripe gets it to go. So now Rangel. Pass is poked out of bounds by Adamez. It's going to stay with Post. Nevaeh to Sophia. Sophia, we got a, they call a kickball.
They call the foul.
Or they call the foul.
4.
Okay, it's going to be on Lily Adamez. Okay, so they did call the reach-in foul. Serenity on the inbound. Back to Sophia. Sophia goes inside. No, pulls back a little bit. Passes inside to Serenity. She'll draw the foul. She'll go to the line.
Number 1, Pilar Rodriguez.
Senior causes the foul. That's the third foul on Abernathy with 1 minute left to go here in the quarter. First one's good.
Serenity now 1 for 3. Let's make it 2 for 4 here.
Carmen and Sophie check into the game now. They come in for Anna and Riley Hernandez. Serenity doesn't get the friendly bounce. Gianna Leon gets the rebound. Long pass to Rodriguez, goes through the defense, little Euro step layup for 2 points. Nevaeh gets the pass off, but it goes led Carmen too far as the pass goes out of bounds. 45 seconds remain here in the first quarter. So now Abernathy will inbound, and it's going to be Kendall Miller who passes to Adames. Adames to Miller. Catch and shoot three. No good off the rim. Rebound by Serenity. Pass to Sophie. 33 seconds remain here in the quarter. Sophie draws the contact by Rodriguez, who pushes. It's going to be her second foul and the fourth on Abernathy. One more foul, whichever way you can get it, and you can get to the free throw line to get some points in the quarter. Serenity receives the inbound pass. She goes to the layup. It's no good. Rebound's going to go off Abernathy. It's Briar Cook with the intention to grab the rebound. Nevaeh to Serenity. To Carmen. Goes inside. Now finds Nevaeh to Serenity. Triple teamed. Jump ball. Possession is going to stay with post. 13.4 seconds remain here in the quarter. Nevaeh to Serenity. Layup. That's no good. Rebound, Leon. Rolled pass to Miller. Miller goes inside. Kicks back out to Rodriguez. Jump shot two is no good. Nevaeh on the rebound. And that's how we end the first quarter. The Carson Construction score is 29-9 in favor of Abernathy. We'll take a break and come back with the start of the Post Car Wash second quarter. You're watching Post Sports Radio live and free on YouTube.
Post Car Wash is the place to keep it clean at West 14th and North Avenue K. Post Car Wash is a modern, soft-touch experience featuring ceramic waxes, a cutting-edge wax that will shine your paint and leave a slick finish. Get the Touch 4 Wash app for a quick, convenient way to pay. You'll get $1 off when you use the app, as well as earn points for future washes. Give your vehicle the attention it needs. 1 block west of Highway 84 behind People's Bank on West 14th. Keep it clean at Post Car Wash.
Welcome back to Post Sports Radio's coverage of Post High School basketball. As we're getting set to start the Post Car Wash second quarter. Your Carson Construction score is 29-9 in favor of Abernathy.
And Miss Easterwood, starting point or post player for Abernathy, has 18 points in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Luckily, she's not going back out on the court for the second.
Yeah, she's utilizing her height to her advantage, but with her being 6'2", but still, you got Lacey Bloskis, who's out there now. She's 6 feet tall, and the last time these two teams met, whenever Easterwood was off the court, she picked up down low in the post or in the paint. I think she had over 20 points the last time they played. So either way, Shorter draws a foul. She'll go to the free throw line.
It's like Sophia De Leon with her first foul.
Shorter airballs her first free throw attempt. Here's the second attempt. It bounces off the front of the rim. As I think Finch tipped it right to Sophia. Abernathy tips the ball out of bounds via Briar Cook, and it's going to stay with post. Nevaeh finds Mullins. Passes inside to Nevaeh. Passes out to Serenity. Long two, airballed. Rebound, Shorter. And away she runs. Runs through the defense. Layup no good. Bloskis on the rebound. Can't get the putback to go. Miller gets the first rebound. Second attempt is no good. As Mullins and Finch battle for the ball, it's going to go off of Mullins and stay with Abernathy underneath the basket. Kendall Miller will inbound. Pass to Bloskis. Back to Miller underneath. Layup good. So Sophia receives the inbound pass. She goes, tried to pass it out to Sophie, passes, intercepted, but Sophie gets a hand on it, but Lacey's there to get the pass. Finch, shorter, long two, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Serenity, as she is grabbed from behind by Shorter, and that's another foul on Abernathy. That's going to be Shorter's first, Abernathy's first this quarter. As Serenity and Carmen check out. Riley and Anna check back in. Nevaeh, pass to Sophia. Sophia with the pass down low to Riley is going to be forced to jump ball by Kendall Miller, and it's going to stay with post underneath the basket. Nevaeh. Pass to Sophie. She can't get the shot to go. Gets her rebound. Put back good. Give her credit with some second chance points. So now Abernathy looks to run the court. Shorter to Cook. Cook goes inside. Pass right back to Shorter. Layup no good. Riley there on the rebound. Anna's pass is intercepted by Briar Cook, intended for, well, as Cook's shot is good. I believe her pass is intended for Riley, but we play on. Nevaeh just gets the pass off as Anna's double teamed as she draws contact. That's Briar Cook with another foul. That's her first. Abernathy's second foul this quarter. Shorter checks out, and Adames checks in. Post, tried to recover the loose ball. Too late, goes out of bounds. It was Love Finch that forced that to go out of bounds. Adames to Miller. Miller met with some space by Sophie. She directs traffic, passes to Finch. Finch goes, well, she passes to Lacey. Lacey back to Finch. Finch gets the three to go.
That's our first points tonight.
Nevaeh to Sophia, back to Nevaeh. Back to Sophia, poked away by the length of Miller. Miller down low to Adames, count the basket. Rangel breaks through traffic. Kicks back out to Riley. To Nevaeh, straight away three is no good. Rebound goes to Post and Riley, but Finch is there. We got a jump ball that goes back to Abernathy. Quick subs come in. Amaris will check in. Hannah checks in. Here we go. Miller saves the ball from going out of bounds. Met by Amaris. Passes to Adames. Hands the ball to Finch at the Antelopes logo. She goes inside. Tried to go for the underhand layup. No foul called. It's going to be a turnover on Abernathy. It's going to go right back to post.
I think we were given that call.
I think so. Different officials from what we had in the JV game. Amaris got by contact by Love Finch. It's the first foul on Finch and the third team foul on Abernathy this quarter. Nevaeh to Amaris. Amaris to Riley. Back to Nevaeh. Layup good.
She gets fouled too, huh?
Oh, yeah. So she'll go to the line.
It's Nevaeh's first bucket today.
It's going to be the third foul on Pilar Rodriguez. So Nevaeh will have a chance to complete the and one. That's the fourth team foul on Abernathy Gym. Free throw's good. So Shorter to Miller. Miller to Easterwood. Count the basket. She's back.
Her first 2 points of the second quarter.
Pass picked up by Anna. Anna to Riley. Back to Anna. Anna's going to be intercepted by Shorter. His post had numbers, just couldn't capitalize. Cook on the pass from Miller. Jump shot. Rolls in.
Who was that, 5?
That was 5. That was Cook with the assist from Miller. Pass. It goes right to Miller from the inbound. Hannah tried to force the jump ball. Miller with the underhand layup, no good. Rebound to Vea. Passes to Anna. As that's the 5th team foul on Abernathy. That's going to be Brianna Shorter. And that's the bonus, so we're going to have 2 shots for post. I believe it's going to be Anna going to the free throw line.
Yeah, it's Shorter's second foul tonight. And once again, like Russ said, 5 team fouls this quarter for Abernathy.
That automatically puts you in the bonus and you shoot. You're guaranteed 2 shots. As the first one is no good. Different from last year, these fouls reset at the end of every quarter. So there's no bonus or double bonus. You're just given the bonus. And there's no 1-and-1s like these would be. These are just guaranteed 2. Free throw's no good. Rebound, Easterwood. Anna there to force a turnover, layup. She'll go. They caught her with a walk.
Yeah, one too many steps.
Cook. Shorter, all pat. Anna there to force the defense. Almost got the ball back. And now Miller will inbound. Finds Adames. Adames to Miller, uses her length. Loose ball is going to be picked up by Anna. To Serenity, back to Anna. Goes inside, layup. Ooh. She draws a foul.
Yeah, nice. It's like Miller picks up her first.
And yes, that is her first. So now Anna. As there's conversation going on between officials, and now Anna can.
Yeah, one ref thought it was a 1-and-1, which you just described. We don't do that anymore.
She misses first one. As that one goes, she's 1 for 4. Long pass goes right to Serenity via Anna. Anna to Hannah. Hannah, layup good. Now Shorter looks to run. Pass to Easterwood, layup good. She literally snuck behind post. They weren't aware that she was there. Hannah on the inbound. Pass to Amaris, recovers the loose ball. Pass down to Riley, layup, good.
Nice.
That's some transition points of your own. Shorter goes inside, through contact, no foul. It's no good. Rebound, Serenity now to Anna, whose pass was to nobody. Nobody saw it. Layup, good via Kendall Miller. Anna goes through, down low to Hannah. Pass tried to go to Riley, but it goes right to Adames, and she is fouled. And get Riley Hernandez with that foul. Sophie and Carmen will check in for both Amaris and Hannah.
Post has scored 10 points this quarter so far. Also has committed 10 turnovers.
Adames to Miller. Miller met by Carmen. She passes to Shorter. Shorter out to Adames at the Antelopes logo. Pass to Bloskus at the top of the key. Shorter to Easterwood. Thought about the 3, but pulls it back. Passes to Miller. Miller to Shorter. Back at the left wing. Now she'll go to the top of the key. Goes back to her left. Hands the ball to Miller. Back to Shorter. Thought about the three again. Passes inside to Easterwood. Count the basket high off the glass.
I don't think she's missed any tonight.
No, she hasn't, as Miller's there to put the ball out of bounds, but it's going to stay with post. 1:57 remaining here in the Post Car Wash second quarter. Honor receives the inbound pass. Turns it over with a pass back to Miller. She is fouled.
Miller with a foul.
Oh, Miller with a foul. Okay.
Her second.
And that's the offensive foul, so the post will not go to the line. It has to be defensive fouls.
Okay.
Anyway, your Carson Construction score 48-19 in favor of Abernathy if you're just joining us. Serenity, down low to Mullins, layup. It's no good. Easterwood on the rebound. She's immediately double teamed. Pass is poked away by Anna. But it's going to stay with Abernathy. Easterwood, shorter, recovers her handle on the ball. It's to Adames, back to Shorter down low to Bloskis. And shot's no good. Rebound, Serenity. She fights Kendall Miller. Serenity passes to Anna. Anna crosses midcourt now. Anna to Riley. Riley back to Anna underneath. She draws contact and she'll go back to the free throw line.
We call that one on Shorter, it looks like.
I believe that's her second. No, that's her.
Got three.
That's her third. Okay. Anna 1 for 4 from the free throw line. As that one bounces off the back of the rim, no good. As Gianna Leon will check in for Easterwood. Takes away some of the height away from Abernathy right now on the court. Anna can't get anyone to roll as Bloskis gets the rebound. Passes to Shorter. Shorter layup, that's no good. Draws through contact. Miller back on the foul, on the rebound. Thought she was fouled, put it back up for contact. Bloskis with the third chance opportunity. Count the basket. Mullins at the Lady Lopes logo goes back to her left.
Carried the ball big time.
And I say she double dribbled.
She had a big old carry. A lot of the girls carry the ball, but that was pretty obvious.
Oh, yeah. All right, so here's Adames to Shorter. 40 seconds remain here in the first half. Shorter goes to her right, kicks out to Adames. Adames to Leon, who inadvertently passes back to Adames. Now Miller, shots up no good. So we got a jump ball down. No, they said it's going to be white ball. Didn't see what they called there, but.
Jump ball.
Okay. Rangel, she couldn't fight the double team that turned into a triple team. The loose ball rolls to Adames. She has the ball at the free throw line. Passes to Miller. Cross-court pass to Leon for threes. Airballed. Rebound. Riley. That's how the first half will come to an end. Your Carson Construction score is 50-19 in favor of Abernathy. Take a break and be right back with the start of the D&D Winco 2 halftime show here on Post Sports Radio, live and free on YouTube.
Post Car Wash is the place to keep it clean at West 14th and North Avenue K. Post Car Wash is a modern, soft-touch experience featuring ceramic waxes, a cutting-edge wax that will shine your paint and leave a slick finish. Get the Touch 4 Wash app for a quick, convenient way to pay. You'll get $1 off when you use the app, as well as earn points for future washes. Give your vehicle the attention it needs. 1 block west of Highway 84 behind People's Bank on West 14th. Keep it clean at Post Car Wash.
Winco 2 is your compressed gas and cryo powerhouse. We strive to provide excellent cryogenic and gas storage products, service, and support to any and all industries ranging from chemical to agriculture and beyond. Unbound by location, we provide nationwide solutions from sea to shining sea and have done so for over 25 years. Built upon trust and integrity, Winco 2 is here to serve. Satisfaction guaranteed. Visit us online at winco2.com. That's winco, the number 2.com, or give us a call 806-629-4458.
Welcome back to Post High School Basketball, a Post Sports Radio presentation live and free on YouTube. This broadcast is made possible by D&D Winco 2, headquartered in Post and serving clients across the U.S. Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County. Post Car Wash, keep it clean at Post Car Wash. Antelope Wash and Dry, make your laundromat experience a slam dunk. Post Area Chamber of Commerce, serving Post in all of Garza County. Carson Construction, call 806-626-3811. Post Baseball Academy, essential fundamental skills training for softball and baseball players. KSSL Radio, playing the greatest country music ever recorded. The Post Dispatch, news and views for Garza County. Post Family Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, and alterations. And now, here's the D&D Winco 2 halftime report on Post Sports Radio.
All right, welcome back to the start of the D&D Winco 2 halftime show. As your Carson Construction score here at the Antelope Arena for Game 1 of our doubleheader in your Battle of the Antelopes is Abernathy's girls lead with your Carson Construction score of 50-19. Jim has your halftime stats for your Post Lady Lopes.
Thank you, Russ. Thank you also to Winco 2 for sponsoring this halftime show. Let's go to the Post Lady Lopes. Adriana Rangel, total of 3 points. And she's not in foul trouble, no fouls yet. Carmen Mullins scored 2 in the first quarter. That's her total for the half as well. Sophia De Leon not scoring yet with 1 foul. Sophie Scott's put in 2 points. Amherst Abraham, no points yet, no fouls. Nevaeh Segura with 3 points on the night so far. She's got no fouls as well. Bradley Hernandez with 1 foul and 4 points. And then we go to Hannah Abraham, put in a bucket. She's got 2. Serenity Sanchez with a total of 3 for the first half. Post scoring 9 points in the first, 10 in the second, total of 19. As far as rebounds go, pretty good for Adriana Rangel with 1. Same for Sophia De Leon as well as Sophie Scott. Segura with 2. Bradley Hernandez with 3. And then Serenity Sanchez, usually the leading rebounder. She's got 4 so far.
All right, thanks, Jim. We'll take a break. We'll come right back with your halftime stats of the Abernathy Lady Lopes and we'll pick up the start of the second half. You're watching the D&D Winco 2 halftime show on Post Sports Radio, live and free on YouTube.
Here at the Post Area Chamber of Commerce, we are more than events. Yes, we love a good ribbon cutting or holiday market, but the Chamber's real purpose is deeper than that. We exist to advocate for local businesses, agriculture, and tourism. We connect people, promote growth, and keep Post moving forward together. That's why we're here. That's why we work.
The Post-Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post-Dispatch, community news at the finest.
This message is sponsored by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman.
Texas 4-H is a club for kids and teenagers ages 5 to 18, and it's big. It's the largest youth development program in Texas. 4-H is for kids with animals and so much more, like shooting sports, food science, healthy living, fashion, and photography. Contact the Garza County Extension Office to sign up by calling 806-495-4400 or visit 4honline.com.
This is brought to you by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County.
Welcome back to the D&D Winco 2 halftime show here on Post Sports Radio. Jim has the halftime stats for Abernathy.
Real quick, Emmy Easterwood just dominating underneath the basket. All of her points in the paint, 24 total. I say that, 4 of them from the free throw line. She's 4 for 4. Then you've got Miller with 6. And then we go to 4 points each for Cook and Adamas. Rodriguez came off the bench. She scored 5 with a 3-pointer in there as well. And then a couple 2-point performances by Shorter and Blaskus. Only people in foul trouble, we go to the Abernathy team with 3 on Shorter. Miller has 2, and those are the only 2, Rodriguez also with 2. The only players with somewhat foul trouble.
All right, thanks, Jim. So,
hey, let's mention what you just told me about.
Yeah, so Coach Wright, he posted out on his Facebook page last night that his son Mason is signed and committed for track at West Texas A&M. So congratulations to Mason. I looked last night. There was almost an influx of kids around the entire South Plains. They were signing and committing, or just they were announcing their verbal commitments to schools for football and everything else last night. So Mason joins the list of everybody that's verbally committed.
All right, congratulations, Mason. Right now, suffered some injuries, and he's going to have to miss powerlifting this year. That's what he already has, but we'll get to see him throw the shot put and a discus this spring.
Also, while we're at it, I want to shout out your Bowl Gold baseball team as they begin their baseball season this week as they travel to Floydada Saturday for scrimmage number 1 of the season. And just a reminder, if you follow along on the Post Baseball Academy Facebook page, please contact Jordan Aguilar, Israel De Leon, Roy Perez, Laz Moreno, or Dylan Pearson, or anybody involved. If you want to participate in the alumni baseball game, I'll print out a flyer and have that announcement for us on broadcast for Rawls. But that is on the Post Baseball Academy's Facebook page if you want to be involved in it this year.
Sounds good.
Well, Emma Easterwood will inbound to Brianna Shorter, and we get the second half underway. Carson Construction scores 50-19 in favor of Abernathy. Finch goes inside. Back to Easterwood. Straight up 3. No good.
She missed one.
Rebound, Anna. She's met by Shorter. Rolls to her right. Can't get a handle of the ball, and it goes out of bounds.
I failed to mention Post with 20 turnovers in the first half. There's the first one in the second.
Easterwood will inbound once again. Easterwood, Shorter will go to her right. Pull up at the Lady Lopes logo. Now goes back to the midcourt logo. Goes to her left. Hands the ball to Miller. Back to Shorter. 3. No good. Rebound goes to Easterwood. Easterwood to Miller. Back to Blaskus as she is fouled.
It's like Adriana picks up the foul. See who they tell us. Number 2?
Number 20. They got Riley Hernandez.
Riley's second.
Blaskus down low underneath. Shots up no good. Easterwood on the putback. No good. Rebound goes to Serenity, who passes to Carmen. She pulls up at the Antelopes logo. Fine, and she is fouled. It's going to be on Miller with a push.
Number 3 on Miller, right? Sure is.
Nevaeh. Pass to Serenity. Well, is Shorter saved it out of bounds, goes back to Serenity. We got Finch with a foul. That's going to be her second.
So it's 2 turnovers, bang, bang, so just a wash.
Serenity gets this first one to go. The second one's good, so her average will increase on that, going 2 for 2 that time. Miller, Easterwood, good defense by Sophie. Prevent her from putting that basket up. Forces the turnover to go back to post. Mullins on the inbound from Nevaeh, finds Nevaeh. Easterwood gives her space, but she rolls to her right. Has it poked away by Bloskis. Bloskis, layup, good. So now Mullins. His ball back once again. Finds Serenity. She goes down low. Tried to pass underneath the basket, but is poked out of bounds by Bloskis. It's going to stay with post as Nevaeh will inbound. Nevaeh tried to pass to Carmen, but it's going to be stolen away by Shorter. Abernathy has numbers as Shorter's foul from behind by Serenity.
It should be Serenity's second foul.
And it is. These Shorter's first free throw attempts tonight.
It'll actually be her third and fourth. She missed the first 2 in the second quarter.
She gets the first one to roll. Second one is good. She's 2 for 2 on that trip. Anna takes her time bringing the ball court. Passes to Serenity. Loose ball. Shorter once again. Pass to Adames. Layup. Good. Serenity back to Rangel. Rangel to Carmen. Carmen to Sophie. Yep, and she turns the ball over back to Abernathy. Easterwood to Adames. To Finch. Pulls the ball back to the Lady Lopes logo. Finds Shorter. Took the midcourt logo. Now she goes to her right. Back to Finch. Pull up 3. Count the basket.
That's her second 3 of the night. All her points. She's got 6 now.
It's the Carson Construction score 59-21 with 5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Serenity down low. Layup is no good. Thought she was fouled, but we play on. Finch to Shorter. Easterwood underneath. Count the basket.
It's her first points of the second half.
It's her first make of the second half, right? Mullins. Pass inside to Sophie is picked away by Shorter once again. Easterwood wide open. Jump shot is good. And Coach Jeffrey will take the timeout, and we'll take one with him. Your Carson Construction score with 4:25 left to go here in the third quarter is 63-21. As you're watching Post Sports Radio live and free, YouTube scores in favor of Abernathy.
We play the greatest country music ever recorded. Tune in anytime and anywhere to KSSL 107.3, 94.1, KSSLFM.com, and on our free mobile app. All your favorites are here.
Hi, I'm Alan Jackson.
Hi, this is Mark Chestnut.
Hi, I'm Clint Black.
We've got them all.
Hi, this is Ronnie Millsap.
Hi, this is Patty Loveless.
Hi, everybody, this is Garth Brooks.
Hey, this is George Strait.
I've been listening to this radio station forever.
Proud supporters of high school sports. We are KSSL.
Welcome back to welcome back to Post Sports Radio's coverage of Post High School basketball as we get set to resume the third quarter. Your Carson Construction score in our Battle of the Lady Lopes is Abernathy 63, Post 21. Post will inbound from underneath the basket to get this portion of the third quarter going. Rangel to Carmen. Carmen will go inside, gets back to Nevaeh. Jump shot, it's no good. Too strong off the glass with the miss. Finch on the rebound finds Easterwood. Layup, good. She fights through defensive pressure put by her on Anna. Mullins at the top of the key. Goes to Nevaeh. She goes inside, passes back to Hannah. Her jump shot is off the rim, no good. Rebound finally recovered by Riley, who has it poked away by Finch, and is going to stay with Post underneath the basket. Mullins on the inbound. Finds a wide open Nevaeh. She goes for three. No good. Rebound, Finch. Finch to Rodriguez, to Cook. Long two. No good. Easterwood, rebound, put back, good. How many is that for her, 30?
Let's see. She's got 32.
Okay. Rangel. Well, to Nevaeh's pass to Hannah's no good. It's going to go back to Abernathy. Easterwood to Adames. She's met by Rangel. She pulls up now, crosses midcourt, goes to her right, hands the ball to Finch. Cook back to Finch at the top of the key. To Rodriguez. To Easterwood. To Adames. Adames to Finch. Finch inside, layup, no defense, count the basket. Rangel on the inbound. Passes to Mullins. Mullins out to Nevaeh. Nevaeh now goes inside, layup is blocked by Easterwood, and Finch on the rebound. Heave of a pass is intercepted by Rangel. Nevaeh for three, off the top of the backboard. It's no good. Rebound, Easterwood finds a wide open Cook. Right-hand layup is good. So Rangel takes her time, crosses midcourt, pass to Carmen. Finds Riley. Finds a cutting Nevaeh. Tried to pass it to Hannah as the pass went too far behind her. It was an awkward pass that she tried to pull off. It just goes out of bounds back to Abernathy. Anna's got to be careful of that. She could have been a hip check foul, but Adames down low, good. A little 10-foot jump shot. Rangel to Nevaeh. Nevaeh down low. Pass is intercepted by Finch. Goes to Easterwood to Cook. Count the basket. Rangel on the pass from Hannah. This passes back to Hannah. Met by Cook. Pass down low to Riley, layup, count the basket. The underhanded layup fights through the double team. Finch to Adames. Adames goes back to her left to Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes underneath. Shot's no good. Easterwood has a rebound ripped away. Finch pulls back to the Lady Lopes logo. Abernathy resets. She goes inside, past Easterwood, jump shot, bounces in off the rim because of course it does. 13 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Anna takes her time. 9. Sophia Was out. Now goes inside to her right. Can't get the pass off in time. That's how your third quarter comes to an end. Your Carson Construction scores Abernathy 77, Post 23. Take a break and bring you the start of the fourth quarter here on Post Sports Radio right after this.
Winco 2 is your compressed gas and cryo powerhouse. We strive to provide excellent cryogenic and gas storage products, service, and support to any and all industries ranging from chemical to agriculture and beyond. Built upon trust and integrity, Winco 2 is here to serve. Satisfaction guaranteed. Visit us online at winco2.com. That's winco, the number 2.com, or give us a call 806-629-4458.
Welcome back to Post Sports Radio's coverage of Post High School basketball as we get set to bring you the conclusion of Game 1 of our Battle of the Antelopes as Abernathy's Lady Lopes lead with a Carson Construction score of 77-23.
And our Emma Easterwood, the post player for Abernathy, playing the middle, had total now 34 points in the game, 1 quarter to go.
As she had one basket right there, I think with 17 seconds left to go in the third, that it bounced in because why not? She just had that kind of night.
Mm-hmm. She'll be giving her a rest right now. Maybe she's trying to get to her high game. Not sure what it is, though.
All right, Nevaeh will inbound to Anna to kick things off here in the fourth. Anna to Amaris to Nevaeh. Nevaeh goes out to the right wing. Goes down low, pass back to Serenity, to Sophie. Shots no good. Rebound Miller, shorter, layup. Count the basket.
That was Miller? Shorter.
Shorter from Miller. Rangel to Amaris, to Nevaeh. Finch gives her space, now pressure. She goes to her right. Pass down low to Serenity. Shots no good. Ball's going to go out of bounds. We got an inbound now from Nevaeh. Nevaeh out to Amaris. She takes the three, is airballed, and it goes right in the hands of Bloskus for the rebound. Finch brings the ball at court, finds Shorter at the Lady Lopes logo. Shorter to Miller. Miller to Easterwood with a height advantage. Count the basket.
36 points.
Anna to Serenity to Amaris as it poked away by Miller. And look, Easterwood with the trailer. Miller's layup is no good. Emma Easterwood on the rebound tips it to Miller. Miller grabs the rebound again and is fouled, so she had 3 opportunities to put the ball in the basket that time. She'll go to the free throw line as Amaris picks up the foul. Miller gets the first one to go. Here's the second attempt from Miller. And it is good. She's 2 for 2 that trip. Rangel to Serenity. Goes over, pass to Amaris, goes over her head, and it goes right to Miller. Easterwood, layup, good. Serenity to Rangel, back to Serenity at the Antelopes logo. Rolls to her right. Pass down low to Nevaeh, to Sophie. Straightaway 3. Off the glass, no good. Rebound Shorter to Miller. Miller, wide open Easterwood. Count the basket in transition. Substitution come in. Mullins will come in. Nope, we got a timeout taken. I thought they called for sub. Carson.
Not sure who called it.
I think Jeffrey did. I just never got the signal. Anyway, we'll take a break. Be right back with the rest of the fourth quarter here for you on Post Sports Radio. Carson Construction score 87-23 Abernathy.
Antelope Wash and Dry, where laundry is a slam dunk. At Antelope Wash and Dry, laundry is simple, it's clean and convenient. The laundromat is at 301 South Broadway in Post, and it's open daily from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. The washers hold up to 60 pounds and the dryers up to 75. Antelope Wash and Dry is super clean, locally owned, and it features a kids' play area. Security cameras are on for your protection. Laundry is a slam dunk at Antelope Wash and Dry, 301 South Broadway, Post, Texas.
All right, welcome back to Post Sports Radio's coverage of Post Lady Lope basketball as we get set to resume the fourth quarter. Mullins to Riley, has it ripped away, but is recovered by, that was Sophia on the pass, on that original pass. Either way, Leon forces the jump ball. The positioner is going to go back to Abernathy. Bloskis on the inbound to Shorter. Shorter met by Sophia. Shorter gets the ball across midcourt now. Goes to her right. Passes back to Bloskis. Hands the ball back to Finch. Finch to Shorter. Shorter goes inside. Layup, good. Count the basket.
He's got 8 points now.
Mullins to Sophia. To Hannah. To Serenity. Serenity to Riley. Cut, layup. No good. Rebound. Bloskis, but she stands on the line. Turns the ball right back to post. So she did get the rebound, but she turned it over when she came down with it. Hannah to Sophia. With a foul called. It's going to be on Brianna Shorter. She picks up her fourth. We do have a sub coming in. As this Noelia Saucedo will check in.
Number 10.
Number 10. So we go Nevaeh to Noelia. Shot's up, no good. On the putback, count the basket.
Timeout, Wyatt?
No, it's just a substitution checkout. But yeah. As Sophia will check back in. Shorter. Goes through, layup, pass back to Bloskis. Jump shot for her, it's no good. Rebound, out of bounds, and is going to stay with post.
Abernathy.
Abernathy, sorry.
One of the Lady Lopes.
As Rodriguez and Adames will check in. So now the entire second team, aside from Lacey, Bloskis is out there for Abernathy. Mullins, Sophia, the Antelopes logo. Can't get away from Rodriguez. Pass back to Nevaeh. That's to Rangel, down to Mullins, to Sophia. Had space for the three. Finds Nevaeh, who takes the shot off the glass, no good. Rebound, Leon. Can't get a hand on it. It's going to go off the hands of Sophia. It's going to stay with Abernathy. Adames. Passes back to Cook. Cook to Lacey. Bloskis banks it in for two. Carson Construction score down 91-25 with 3:40 left to go here in the game. Serenity to Sophia. Tried to pass down low. Is saved. Carmen. Nevaeh now goes inside. Passes back to Sophia. Carmen now has the ball at the right wing. Serenity goes inside. She's fouled. Foul's going to be on the floor. It's going to be Pilar Rodriguez picking up her fourth. Nevaeh to Serenity. She's fouled. It's going to be on Lily Adames. It's going to send Serenity back to the free throw line. How is she done from the charity stripe tonight, Jim?
Let's see. She is 3 for 6. She missed that first one?
Yes, she did. There's her second shot. Count it.
So she's 50% tonight.
Here we go. Adames on the inbound. Goes to her left. Goes inside. Underhand layup.
Ooh.
Wow. It was just a good layup. She fought through pressure and scored.
Back in the day, we'd call that a scooper.
Gail to Serenity. Has about the Antelopes logo. She goes inside. Tries to pass it, but it's going to go out of bounds. Back to Abernathy. Yeah, teams have figured out that move that Serenity has done all year. She'll like to go down underneath the basket and try to pass it back. As Abernathy turns it over on the inbound, it's going to go back to post. Nevaeh, and we got a loose ball out of bounds, and it's going to stay with post. So Abernathy's keeping up the defensive intensity. As Nevaeh will go to the free throw line. Foul's going to be on Briar Cook. She picks up her second. And that's the 4th team foul on Abernathy this quarter. They gets the first one to go.
She's 2 for 2 from the charity stripe.
She gets the second one to go. Adames. Pass to Leon. Shots up, no good. Rebound. Anna passes to Serenity. Anna. Pass to Riley. Back to Serenity. Kicks back to Anna. Goes for 3. Air ball, rebound, Riley. Put back. Good. Now Abernathy looks to go in a hurry. Adames. Cross court to Rodriguez. She goes for 3. Count it.
Her second of the night.
Man. Rangel to Carmen. She takes her time. Crosses midcourt. At the left wing. She passes down low to Anna. Layup. It rolls in. Finch from the pass to Adames. Finch out to Leon for 3. Now their second team's catching fire from the three-point line.
That's her first points of the night.
Mullins to Serenity at the Antelopes logo. To Rangel at the top of the key. Rangel finds a cutting Nevaeh. Back to Riley for 2. Adames breaks through defense, pulls back to Leon. She goes for 3 again. Shots up, no good. Put back by Cook is no good. Jump ball, possession arrow. It's going to go to post with 44 seconds left to go here in the 4th. Carson Construction score is 99-34 in favor of Abernathy. Anna will take her time. Finds Serenity. Serenity goes to her right. Passes back to Anna. She takes the 3. Ooh. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Leon.
They're going to break 100.
Leon to Cook.
Nope.
Nope, Abernathy is going to dribble it out.
The fans want them to break 100.
That's a classy move by Cook. They could have ran it on and broke 100, but she pulls up and Abernathy will run out the clock.
Give that honor to Coach Zepeda, his first season at Abernathy, keeping the girls from going over 100.
And that's how the cookie crumbles in this one, as Abernathy will take game one of the Battle of the Antelopes. I mean, game one of tonight's activities, of course. But the Abernathy Lady Lopes 99, Post Lady Lopes 34 is your Carson Construction score. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with the intermission show as we get set to bring you the Battle of the Antelopes between the Post boys and Abernathy boys. Once again, your Carson Construction score, the Abernathy Lady Lopes 99, Post Lady Lopes 34. You're watching Post Sports Radio live and free on YouTube.
Are you looking for a contractor who does every part of the job? Then give Carson Construction a call at 806-626-3811. Greg Carson and his crew do new construction, remodeling, demolition, and concrete work from the planning stage to the project completion. Also, if you are doing a DIY project, you can rent a roll-off dumpster. Carson drops it off and picks it up. Plan now for your next project and call the guys who build a lasting relationship with each customer. Carson Construction. Find them on Facebook or call 806-626-3811.
Antelope Wash and Dry, where laundry is a slam dunk. At Antelope Wash and Dry, laundry is simple, it's clean and convenient. The laundromat is at 301 South Broadway in Post, and it's open daily from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. The washers hold up to 60 pounds and the dryers up to 75. Antelope Wash and Dry is super clean, locally owned, and it features a kids' play area. Security cameras are on for your protection. Laundry is a slam dunk at Antelope Wash and Dry, 301 South Broadway, Post, Texas.
This is PostSportsRadio.com. This doubleheader of Post High School varsity basketball is made possible by Carson Construction, Post owned and operated. D&D Winco 2, headquartered in Post and serving clients across the U.S. Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County. The Post Dispatch, community news at its finest. KSSL Radio, playing the greatest country music ever recorded. Post Family Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, and alterations. And now, here's the Bold Gold Show between the basketball games on PostSportsRadio.com.
Welcome, everybody, to the Post Sports Radio intermission show as we get set to bring you coverage of the Battle of the Antelopes between Post and Abernathy. Russ Morris, I'll do the color commentary. We'll be keeping the books as well. Jim, our fearless leader, will be providing play-by-play, and his wife Janice is handling the camera for us tonight. Video of tonight's event is live and free. Will also be available on demand shortly after the game on Post Sports Radio's YouTube channels. We are live from the Antelope Arena here in Post, Texas. It is district game number 9 of the District 4-2A season, and the Bull Gold are coming in off of a heartbreaking loss on Friday against New Deal. Now have a district record of 3-5 and are 16-10 on the season. Post is under the direction of first-year head coach Zach Ramos, who's in his first season as head coach for the boys, and he is assisted by Han Ollison, Jordan Aguilar, and Hayden Patterson. Abernathy comes into this game with a 5-2 district record and are 21-7 overall. They are led by head coach Drew Thompson, who is assisted by Adam Faith and Corey White. When we come back, we will have the stats from the girls' game and the boys' district standings and the starting lineups for this game when the intermission show continues on Post Sports Radio's YouTube channel.
The Post-Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post-Dispatch, community news at the finest.
Take a break and let Post Family Cleaners take care of the laundry. Family Cleaners is Post hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main Street in Post. Whether it's dry cleaning, wash and starching, laundry service, or alterations, Post Family Cleaners has you covered. Let Post Family Cleaners make your life a bit easier. Go by 111 West Main Street or call 806-495-0777 to get details. That's 806-495-0777. Post Family Cleaners, your hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main and Post.
Post ISD is filled with passionate staff, daring students, and deep-rooted traditions of champions. Our state-of-the-art facilities provide top-tier educational opportunities, including career and technical training, advanced academics, and free college courses, creating future-ready Antelopes. Our 4-day instructional week allows our students to continually pursue excellence in our distinguished fine arts programs, exceptional athletic teams, and a multitude of other extracurricular activities. Post ISD. We are bold gold.
Post Car Wash is the place to keep it clean at West 14th and North Avenue K. Post Car Wash is a modern, soft-touch experience featuring ceramic waxes, a cutting-edge wax that will shine your paint and leave a slick finish. Get the Touch 4 Wash app for a quick, convenient way to pay. You'll get $1 off when you use the app, as well as earn points for future washes. Give your vehicle the attention it needs. 1 block west of Highway 84 behind People's Bank on West 14th. Keep it clean at Post Car Wash.
All right, welcome back to the Post Sports Radio intermission show as we get set to start the Battle of the Antelopes between Post and Abernathy. As Jim has the final, just a quick recap of what happened between the girls.
All right, Post Lady Lopes end up committing 31 turnovers compared to Abernathy's 10 total for the night. Point-wise, Adriana Rangel, 7 points, her last game at home, by the way. Same for Carmen Mullen, she had 2, though. Sophia De Leon didn't put a bucket in. Also at Amaris, Abraham did not as well. Sophie Scott had 2 points. Segura, that's Nevaeh, she had 5. Wally Hernandez led the Lady Lopes of Post with 10. Then you had 2 for Hannah Abraham, and Serenity Sanchez had 6 points tonight. Over to Abernathy Lady Lopes, the lady who won the game. She outscored Post with 40 points. That is Emma Easterwood, who put up 16 points last time we saw her in Abernathy. And then Rodriguez had 8, Leon 3, Adamas 10. Cook and Miller both had 8, along with Shorter. And then also Finch, she had 8, and then Bloskis with 6. So there's your stats point-wise on the night.
So let's take a look at the district standings for your Bowl Gold. They entered today in 4th place in the district standings, 1 game ahead of Floydada. Floydada is taking on New Home tonight. The Post has a district record of 3-5 and are 16-10 overall. New Home is in 1st place. They are 8-0 on the season. They are 19-9 overall. New Deal is in 2nd place following the victory over us on Friday. They have a 7-1 district record and are 19-8 overall. Abernathy is in 3rd at 5-2 and are 21-7 overall. If the playoffs were to begin today, Post and Abernathy would be in the 2A Division 1 half of the bracket. New Home and New Deal would be playing in the 2A Division 2 half of the bracket. So that's how this would work. And Friday night's game was important because it would have allowed Post to still have a chance of competing for 3rd place. And now it would be a for sure must win tonight because Abernathy would be playing for at least a share of 2nd place for later on in the season. But the ball bounced the way it did. We just ran out of gas at the final minutes last week.
Yeah, almost pulled that one out.
Oh yeah. So here's what we'll do. We'll take one quick break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and get this game underway. As this has been the Post Sports Radio intermission show, live and free on YouTube.
Winco 2 is your compressed gas and cryo powerhouse. We strive to provide excellent cryogenic and gas storage products, service, and support to any and all industries ranging from chemical to agriculture and beyond. Unbound by location, we provide nationwide solutions from sea to shining sea and have done so for over 25 years. Built upon trust and integrity, Winco 2 is here to serve. Satisfaction guaranteed. Visit us online at winco2.com. That's Winco, the number 2, poststsportsradio.com or give us a call 806-629-4458.
Hey, we're back with the boys game. We'll have the introduction of the Antelopes from Abernathy first from the PA announcer, which is David Jeffrey, and then also, of course, your post Antelopes. It's the Battle of the Antelopes, second time this season.
Can't call it the Antelope Bowl.
Not the Antelope Bowl.
Because that's in football. So.
Clash of the Antelopes.
Yeah, just
something like that. What was the score of the last game they played? Do you have that?
It was.
I do have that.
I think it was 72-51.
Okay.
I believe.
Close enough.
I took a look at that on our way here.
I want to mention that Post is averaging 48 points a game to Abernathy's 72.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Antelope Arena on the campus of Post High School for this District 4 2A basketball match featuring the Antelopes from Abernathy and your Post Gold Antelopes. Let's meet the starters. First for Abernathy, 00, junior, Darian Duval. Number 1, junior, Caden Bird. Number 2, junior, Ronnie Kirk. Number 23, sophomore, Henry Webb. And number 30, sophomore, Case Micheletti. Abernathy is coached by Drew Thompson, who is assisted by Adam Fage, Corey White. And now on your feet for your Post Bulldog Antelopes. Number 1, junior, Draven Gonzalez. Number 2, junior, Josh Segura. Number 4, senior, Sean Ramos. Number 11, junior, Alec Garcia. And number 20, junior, Luca Perez. Both of the Antelopes are coached by Zach Ramos, assisted by Hayden Patterson, Jordan Aguilar, and Ron Ellis.
All right, some of the players that were not announced that will be coming off the bench for Abernathy. You'll see James Cepeda, Dre Minfield, Isaac Reyes, Colt Micheletti, as his brother Case will be starting, Josiah Scott, Caden Flores, and also Brayson Stretford.
You said his name's Brayson?
Brayson Stretford, yeah, I didn't change it on yours, did I?
It's all right. All right, coming in off the bench tonight for the Bowl Gold will be number 3, Max Cole, number 10, Jackson Jeffrey, number 14, Rye Ryan, number 21, Aiden Rodriguez. Fun fact, Jim, Corey White is their director of recruiting operations over at Abernathy.
Correct, yes. All right, jumping center for the teams for Abernathy, Ronnie Kirk, who's dunked the ball the other night on TV, and it goes to Abernathy. 00, Duval with it, makes a drive into the paint, shot up, rebound, Abernathy put back by number 23, that's Webb. Draven Gonzalez bringing the ball down. See him and Sean Ramos doing that most of the night. Ramos with the ball, drives right, gets a three-point circle, drives in the circle. It's taken away by Duval. Dribbles down behind his back. Left wing, looks to drive the paint, does. Puts up, kicks it out. Ronnie Kirk with the shot from the right corner, no good. It's rebound by Ramos. Ramos bringing it down by himself. Gives it over to Dre. Gonzalez drives left, right-handed shot. Rebound is going to be by Webb. Down the court quickly to Micheletti, 3 points, long shot. Rebound by Webb once again. This time out to Duval. He stutter steps, get called for the travel. Gonzalez for post, bringing it in. Got to go to the distance. Clearing the floor. Going to get double team in the right corner, and getting rid of it is Ramos. Over to Segura, up to the top to Gonzalez. Now setting up the play to drive, stop to shoot the three on a step back off the front of the rim. Rebound, Abernathy. Down to Kirk for the layup. Oh, he went for the dunk, and he got fouled by Draven Gonzalez.
Yeah, Draven went in to try to block, but he got too much of his arm. Let's send Kirk to the free throw line.
But if I remember correctly, the last time we played Abernathy, Kirk came off the bench. Now starting, of course. 6'4" junior. Misses the first of two. 2-0, Abernathy up. Kirk shoots a second, misses that as well. Gonzalez with the rebound for post. Over to Ramos, who's going to bring it up. A little bit of pressure on him. So you're going to see Ronnie Kirk covering Gonzalez all night, it looks like. Segura shoots a three, long from the left side, top of the key. Rebound, Perez over to Gonzalez, shoots a three off the back of the rim. Rebound himself, puts it up on the layup, off the rim. Rebound by Kirk. Abernathy down the court. Here comes Micheletti at the right wing, going to the corner, and then he drives the baseline, kicks it inside, and it's intercepted by post number 11, Alec Garcia.
He's your best defender. You're going to need him to be as active as all possible tonight.
Ramos setting things up on the right side, gets a screen from Perez, shoots the two-pointer from about 15 feet and gets fouled in the meantime.
It's going to be Henry Webb. He picks up his first foul.
So Ramos goes to the free throw line to shoot two. His first attempts tonight.
Last time out, Sean was 4 for 8 from the free throw line at New Deal.
That would have been Friday night at New Deal. He shoots this one and makes the first of two. Good start. Posts first points of the evening. 2-1 to score, Abernathy. Second is up and off the front of the rim. Rebound, Gonzalez for post. Gets it back to Ramos, shoots a three and hits this one. So it's actually a 4-point play for Ramos. One free throw and then a rebound gets him the three-pointer. On the drive, Micheletti goes down hard. All right, so foul on post. That's going to be on number 2, Segura. Post with 2 team fouls and 1 for Abernathy. Duval bringing it in underneath the basket. Over to Caden Bird. Back to Duval. Bird now at the right wing to the right corner. Micheletti shoots a three. This one's good.
He had 29 points the last time we played these guys.
Abernathy takes the lead by 1, 5-4. 5 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the first. Ramos with the ball, top of the key, looking to drive, stops, shoots, up, rebound, post. Yeah, Perez gets it, gives it back to Ramos. He's going to drive and kick it over to Segura for the three from the right wing, off the rim. Rebound, Ronnie Kirk for Abernathy. Over to Duval. Spins, kicks it out to Caden Bird. Over to Ronnie Kirk. 30. That's Micheletti, right? With the long three, misses. Rebound, Draven Gonzalez for post. Over to Ramos.
He's already got 4 rebounds.
All right, here's Draven Gonzalez, top of the key, looking to drive, stops to shoot, though, outside the three-point circle. In and out, rebound. Segura with the putback. All right, here comes Duval now, left side. Driving to the free throw line. Oh, Euro step. Shoots the nice jump shot from about 10 feet on the right side of the lane. Ramos now. Over to Gonzalez. Covered by Ronnie Kirk. The ball almost stolen away by Mitchell. Now he gets it back after he kicks it. No whistle. He takes it to the basket. And Segura tries to stop him. Hands up in the air. Gets called with the body foul. So Segura picks up his second. Hopefully Post can stay out of foul trouble tonight.
Already double substitution. Out comes Segura and Luca for Jackson and Max.
Okay, so we got Ramos in there as well. Of course, Draven Gonzalez tried to steal it away from Duval. Back to Duval. Duval top of the key, going to drive, spins. Finds a hole, kicks it out. More like a travel than a foul, but we'll see what the call is here. Looks like a foul on post. Foul call on number 11, Alec Garcia. That's his first.
And already that's the 4th team foul on us. One more defensive foul, and Abernathy's going to the line.
Abernathy.
Well, hold on. They're going to talk about it.
What would the question be? Baseline, inbounds, and bringing it in for Abernathy Duval. Gives it over to Bird, goes to the top of the key. Gives it back to Duval now. Setting up the play over back. Bird from the right corner, 3-point attempt by Micheletti missed. Kirk gets the rebound, and he tries to pass it, and then a foul is committed by Abernathy's 22, which is Stratford. We originally had his name as Stratford. You got Stratford now?
I do now.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. There's a violation on the
because
inbounds line.
he put his foot over the line, and Draven can't do that.
It took a long time for the official to catch that and blow the whistle. All right, bringing it in for Abernathy. Underneath their bucket is Bird. Ronnie Kirk comes around the screen, sets a screen. Micheletti with a 3 look, doesn't take it. Gonzalez with good coverage. Micheletti gives it a high pass over to guess who? Ronnie Kirk, and he puts it up for 2. 6'4" junior, showing his height there.
It's his first basket.
Sean Ramos bringing it down. 9-6, post down by 3. Trying to set up a play. Over to Jeffrey, over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez gets a screen from Max Cole, top of the key. Back to Jeffrey. Ramos at the right wing. Gets a screen by Max Cole. Drives the baseline. Left-handed shot. Airballed. Kirk with the rebound. Long pass down the court to Micheletti. Micheletti pulls it back out to set things up. No, he decides to shoot at the last second and pops a 3. He couldn't see where his feet were, but the ref was right there. All right, 12-6. Abernathy's double post score. Ramos gets fouled.
Yes, it's going to be on Bird, I believe.
Yeah, Caden Bird gets his first foul. That's 3 team fouls for Abernathy. Post has 4.
You just need to just keep up your defensive intensity on the defensive floor. You'll be fine, but you got to get a basket to help yourself out that way.
Here comes Ramos setting up the half court. Screen by Max Cole, way at the top of the key. Over to Draven Gonzalez for a 3 attempt in the left wing up, and he is fouled by Kirk.
He'll take three free throw shots.
Looks like Draven goes to the free throw line. Hadn't hit any tonight, right?
Right.
Yet. Okay. Draven Gonzalez at the free throw line. He's a junior. 6 foot, so he's being covered by 6'3" Kirk. Draven hits the first, right?
Yes.
I asked you that because I wasn't watching. Goes for 2 off the back of the rim. Third one is missed as well. Micheletti, double dribbled, no call. Brings it down. Drives the right side into the lane. Euro step up and off the rim. Rebound Gonzalez for a post. He's going to bring it down himself. He gets Ronnie Kirk chasing him down the court. He's going up for the layup. Bounces off the glass and makes it for 2. Goes the distance. Duval to Micheletti, right corner, drives the baseline, kicks it out to number 22, who's standing right there for an easy 2. That's Stratford. Ramos gets fouled, no call. It's a screen.
He's fouled that time. He's going to go to the line.
Who's going to call the offense or defensive?
It's going to be on 1. It's going to be a defensive foul, so that should send us a line. That's the second foul on Bird.
Ramos was dribbling the ball. He'll go to the free throw line.
So he needs to hit these 2 to make up for the 2 he missed, because that was a huge missed opportunity. Sorry, Ramos needs to make up for the 2 that Draven missed, because it was a missed opportunity by Draven to only get 1 for 3.
And he misses the first.
I'll shut up.
That was the announcer's jinx, Russ. Well, he and Draven are good friends, so he's got to make it up right here. Off the front of the rim.
Okay, I guess he gets one more.
Lane violation. Misses all three. Micheletti with the rebound, bringing it down. Hands it off to Duval, top of the key. Drives all the way around to the baseline. Then he kicks it out to Micheletti, left wing three, up, no good. Rebound is going to be by Stratford. And Ronnie Kirk gets a pass, puts it off the glass for two. He's getting a little bit physical out there if you're watching closely. A few elbows throwing. Here goes Draven Gonzalez all the way down once again for a bucket off the right side. Draven averaging over 20 points a game. Shot up by Duval is good. Here comes Draven once again. This time, top of the key. He's going up against Kirk. Stops at the free throw line to shoot it up, and he makes this one as well. Draven averaging 21 a game. We'll get a report here from Russ on what he's got so far. Micheletti drives the right side, off the glass, no good. Jeffrey up for the rebound, and Kirk ends up with it. Back to Duval, drives, offensive charge. And who took the floor? Was that Max or Alec?
Max.
All right, Max. Cole picks up another offensive foul by Abernathy. So Post will not go to the free throw line due to the fact it was an offensive foul. But Draven will bring it in.
Draven's got 7 points, 5 boards.
Looking good tonight. Gets the ball back from Ramos. Ronnie Kirk on him. He drives to the left side this time. A scoop shot on the right. Nice play. Draven Gonzalez getting all of his big points in the lane. Another charge. Oh!
No, they called it on the court. They're going to get Jackson with the blocking foul.
Close call there. Jackson Jeffrey picks up.
Well, wait. Let's see if it is on Jackson.
Yeah, they're not moving the ball.
Nope. So, yeah, okay, yeah, that's on Max. Max was on the other side of Jackson trying to go in for the reach. Jackson was set. If Max wasn't there, Jackson takes the charge, and we get the ball.
Okay, so Max reached in before the somebody's going to the free throw line.
But, yeah, because that was
5 fouls.
Yeah, that was our.
Case Micheletti will go to the free throw line. Shot is up and good.
He's 1 for 1.
We'll shoot one more. Micheletti is a sophomore. They've got him listed as 6 foot. That's questionable from this angle. But he sure can shoot the ball. He makes another one.
Well, he looks right at 6 foot. I'll give the coach that.
Here's Ramos for Post over to Gonzalez across the timeline. Goes to the free throw line, loses a dribble, gives it back to Ramos for the 3, and it goes in. And that's going to be a buzzer beater at the end of the first quarter. Well, Post closens the score where Abernathy leads 20-18. We'll be back with quarter number 2, which is brought to you by Post Car Wash in just a moment.
Post Car Wash is the place to keep it clean at West 14th and North Avenue K. Post Car Wash is a modern, soft-touch experience featuring ceramic waxes, a cutting-edge wax that will shine your paint and leave a slick finish. Get the Touch 4 Wash app for a quick, convenient way to pay. You'll get $1 off when you use the app, as well as earn points for future washes. Give your vehicle the attention it needs. 1 block west of Highway 84 behind People's Bank on West 14th. Keep it clean at Post Car Wash.
All right, we're back live this time for the second quarter, brought to you by Post Car Wash. Thank you all for watching and listening. We've got about 40 people watching now. We got a lot more people watch it after the game, especially the players. Post is only down by 2 to go into the second quarter. Abernathy gets the ball first.
So far, Jim, both teams have 9 rebounds apiece and 3 turnovers apiece. Entering today's game, Jim, you've out in every, aside from the Abernathy game, which was the last time you had lost going into New Deal on Friday last week, you've out-rebounded every single opponent you've played.
All right, Ramos with the ball to start the second quarter. Over to Draven Gonzalez, drops the ball, passes it over to Jeffrey, over to Ramos, drives the baseline right, stops to shoot, air ball. Kirk with the rebound, brings it down, gives it up to 12, who traveled, and did they call it?
Yes, they called the travel.
I know I didn't miss that. In the NBA, it would have been okay. Draven Gonzalez brings it in for post.
Well, remember,
Ramos.
in the NBA, Jim, you are allowed a gather step. That's where a lot of people get confused, is you're allowed to take that gather.
There's Draven Gonzalez, drives the lane, shoots a rebound by 23 for Abernathy. Henry Webb, and gives it to Micheletti. No-look pass over to Kirk, and he puts, oh, yes, that's number 2, actually. Ronnie Kirk. Yes, it is. He scores 2.
Yeah, on the assist from Micheletti.
He's out there with Josiah Scott, Duval, also Micheletti, of course, and 23, Henry Webb.
As Sean picks up the foul, Josh and Luca will come back in for Jackson and Max.
So you got Dre out there, Segura, Perez, Ramos, and Garcia for post. And Ronnie Kirk hits a free throw.
1 for 3.
Draven Gonzalez drives the paint, loses his dribble, picks it up, loses it again. It's on the floor, picked up by 12. Scott, who brings it down by himself, kicks it out to Micheletti softly. He's going to drive the baseline. One-handed pass inside is blocked. Segura with the block there against 23 Webb. And Post will get the ball back. Goes off of Abernathy hands.
That counts as a turnover.
Back in the court for Abernathy, Braylon Stafford. Post bringing it up. Ramos, the point guard. Gets a screen by Gonzalez. He's going to drive the lane, gives it up, tries to get the ball over to Perez, and Nick knocked out of bounds by Abernathy.
Yeah, Jim, if you look at Josh and Micheletti, you're wondering if he was 6 foot. They are the same height. Josh maybe just a couple inches taller.
Segura brings it in, long pass to Gonzalez, who's going to drive left, loses the ball, rolls over to Perez. He picks it up, gives it to Gonzalez, who shoots the 3 from the left wing, and it's good.
He's got 11.
Post down by 2, 23-21. Here comes Micheletti, drives the lane, goes for the layup, left-handed, picks up the foul. Could be a push against Post.
That's the 3rd foul on Josh.
Josh
Segura.
Okay, Josh Segura picks up his 3rd. Post now with 2 team fouls in the second quarter. Down by 2 points, 21-23.
And Josh, he's your best spot up, catch and shoot 3 shooter. So.
All right, there's the ball into Duval. Abernathy with it. Duval at the left wing, steps back, shoot the 3. It goes off the glass barely and into the net for 3 points. Ramos brings down for Post, pushes off. Almost double team there. Gotta stay out of that corner, which he does. Draven Gonzalez dribbles around, trying to get somebody open inside. Steps back for a 2-point from the free throw line. Rebound is going to be by 12. Scott gives it over to Micheletti. Micheletti drives down the middle. He's going to stop and shoot. It's going to be a travel. The ball got touched while he was up in the air. So either it was a touch ball or a foul. Foul was not called.
Foul was not called.
Oh, he's going to call a jump ball, looks like. Jump ball, and the possession stays with Abernathy.
That's a late, well.
Well, that ref didn't have the angle that the ref across here had, so he overruled the call. Micheletti over to Duval. Duval gives it up to Scott. Scott, Micheletti shoots. No, he's on travel. No. Oh, 23 on the foul. Illegal screen against Henry Webb.
That turns the ball over.
Abernathy up by 5. Ramos with the ball to bring it up for Post. He now is being covered by Scott, number 12, Josiah Scott. Ramos gets a screen from Gonzalez, comes right, shoots a one-handed layup, And Scott fouls him in the meantime. So Ramos going to shoot 2, and he's had what? 4 attempts already?
Yeah, 4 attempps.
One
they
for
called.
4?
Yeah, they called that on Ronnie Kirk. Oh no, okay, yeah, they did get Scott. Okay.
Be number 12, Ronnie Josiah. I think they call him Josie or JoJo. Ramos makes the first of 2.
2 for 5 now.
Ramos hits the second. Ramos averaging 9 points a game. Micheletti long pass goes out of bounds, goes back to post. Abernathy turnover.
Jim, this game's got the same flow as the new home game from last Tuesday.
Post really staying in there, down by 3 here in the second quarter, 5:15 to go. Ramos brings it down inside the lane, kicks it over to Jeffrey. Gonzalez dribbles around, stops, shoots off the backboard, rebound by Micheletti. He's going to bring it down himself. Euro step, travel. You can't take an extra step after the Euro step, I guess, huh?
Well, that time he tried to go for the gather step, but you don't have a gather step at the high school level. Only at the college and the NBA level you do.
All right, here comes Ramos. Over to Gonzalez. Alec Garcia. Over to Jeffrey, right corner, 3-pointer off the glass. Rebound by Alec Garcia for post. Back to Ramos to set things up. Screen by Perez. Ramos shoots the top of the key 3, and it's missed. Scott with the rebound. Going to go all the way himself. Pushes off. No foul. Spins and shoots. It's blocked. Rebound 22. He goes to the back. It's blocked. Jeffrey, not sure if he got that first one.
He did. That's 2 in a row.
So Jeffrey with 2 blocks in one play, basically. Ramos with the ball for post. Screen by Perez. Ramos doesn't take it. Over to Gonzalez. Alec Garcia. Over to Jeffrey, who bobbles the ball. It's going to be a backcourt violation. Just can't hold on to the hand.
Yeah.
Ronnie Kirk coming back in for Abernathy. You'll see him cover Gonzalez. Actually, maybe not. Comes in for number 23, Stafford. Take that back. 23 is Webb. Stafford's still in the game. He just brought the ball in. Duval with the ball, trying to set things up. Over to Webb. Duval left wing with the ball. Looks to drive. He does into the paint. Spin move. Reverse layup is up and misses. And it's going to be Perez for post with the rebound. Ramos slowly brings it up. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first half. Post down by 3. Long 3 by Gonzalez off the back of the rim. Rebound, Perez for post. Luka dribbles, try to get rid of it. He bounces it off the defender, Scott. Goes out of bounds, post keeps it. So post can set up an inbounds play here. Draven Gonzalez bringing it in. Over to Ramos. Over to Gonzalez, right wing. Dribbles. Kicks it over to Alec Garcia. Inside pass. Goes to Luka Perez, who goes for the shot and gets fouled. He'll shoot 2.
That was going to be on Micheletti. Case Micheletti.
That'll be his first. Is that it?
Yes.
If I remember right, last game in the second half, he got really hot with his 3-pointers. Luka Perez shooting 2, misses the first. Luka comes into this game averaging 4 points a game. Free throw percentage of 34. He just beat that with 50 now for the night.
First points of the game for him.
He's coming out. Max Cole coming in. Micheletti bring the ball up.
It's all right. You got your best defender and the rebounder down low.
Micheletti drives left. Gives it up to Duval, top of the key. Weave action to top of the key to the left corner. Ronnie Kirk drives into the lane, kicks it out. Bird with the ball, the left wing, comes on out. Micheletti, top of the key, loses the handle, gathers it. Draven Gonzalez on him. Micheletti looking to shoot, can't. Draven playing good defense on the good shooter. Duval shoots a long three off the rim. Rebound, Kirk over the back against Max Cole. Kirk called on the foul. What's he have?
That's 2 now.
So Ronnie Kirk with 2. Gonzalez bringing it in. Full court press, man to man by Abernathy. Ramos with it. He'll easily get by Caden Bird. Gets double teamed over there with Bird and Kirk. He gets it over to Gonzalez. Right wing, gets into the lane, loses it on the floor. No, he gets it over to Max Cole. Shoots from the left side layup off the glass. Rebound by 22. That's Stafford. Gets it down the court quickly. Micheletti with a layup off the rim. Blocked by Ramos. Actually, just got it out of his hands.
Well, he swatted it down when he went to put it up. So give that 3 blocks for Jackson.
All right, so bringing it in, number 1, Caden Bird, underneath the Abernathy basket. Pass to Micheletti, left wing. Sophomore looks to shoot. Now he's going to dribble out and set things up. Oh, he drives. Euro step. Lands on the floor. Foul on some post player. I think. A discussion about it.
Well, I like them talking to make sure they get it right.
Sure.
That's what you want to see, because we've got experience with Abernathy in another sport in volleyball where we couldn't figure anything out. So now I'd rather them talk and get it right as opposed to them not doing anything at all.
Now, just judging by age, we've got a very senior officiating crew out there. So, yeah, it's good that they do get together and get things straight. What do they call, Russ? Figure it out. The Josh Segura?
I think they called, if anything, I think they called a jump ball because Josh has 3 fouls.
Okay. Micheletti with the inbounds pass. Left corner. Going to bring it back out to the wing. Shoots a 3. Hits the 3. All right, so 29-24. One of the largest leads by Abernathy so far, just 5 points, though. Gonzalez brings it down for post. Going to drive the lane. Delayed scoop shot. There's going to be a foul on number 4. Is that what he said?
Yeah, it's going to be the second foul on Sean.
I missed that altogether.
As down there, Stratford, he wanted a charge, but they didn't give it to him because his feet weren't set.
3 team fouls for post. Duval with the ball for Abernathy. Getting a screen, kind of, from Kirk, but he avoids it.
Good defense by Alec.
Skip pass over to 22. Micheletti now with the ball, looking to shoot a 3 again. He does. He's dangerous and hits it again. He's the one you don't want shooting 3s the rest of this game.
Well, that one, he was more off kilter on his shot at that one. His feet were never set. He just jacked it up like he was Steph Curry.
All right, so Ramos with the ball for post. Max Cole sets him a screen, top of the key. Another one. Ramos drives. Euro step. Puts it up. Misses off the rim. Long pass from Duval. Down court underneath all alone is number 1 with the bucket, Caden Bird. 30 seconds to go in the first half. 10-point lead by Abernathy.
This is what not making your shots will do for you. You've only scored 4 points this entire quarter.
Draven Gonzalez gave it up to Ramos. He's got the ball. Going to look for the last shot of this half. 12 seconds right now. Post needs to score here. Go out on a high note. Gets the ball inside to Max Cole. He drives. Oh, off the glass, no good. Post can't get it in the bucket, so they'll finish the second quarter. Brought to you by Post Car Wash by a 10-point deficit. Carson Construction score at half is Abernathy 34 and Post 24. We will take a break and come back with the halftime stats here on Post Sports Radio, home of the Bold Gold. We're live and free on YouTube.
Post Car Wash is the place to keep it clean at West 14th and North Avenue K. Post Car Wash is a modern, soft-touch experience featuring ceramic waxes, a cutting-edge wax that will shine your paint and leave a slick finish. Get the Touch 4 Wash app for a quick, convenient way to pay. You'll get $1 off when you use the app, as well as earn points for future washes. Give your vehicle the attention it needs. 1 block west of Highway 84 behind People's Bank on West 14th. Keep it clean at Post Car Wash.
Winco 2 is your compressed gas and cryo powerhouse. We strive to provide excellent cryogenic and gas storage products, service, and support to any and all industries ranging from chemical to agriculture and beyond. Unbound by location, we provide nationwide solutions from sea to shining sea and have done so for over 25 years. Built upon trust and integrity, Winco 2 is here to serve. Satisfaction guaranteed. Visit us online at winco2.com. That's winco, the number 2.com, or give us a call, 806-629-4458.
Welcome back to Post High School Basketball, a Post Sports Radio presentation live and free on YouTube. This broadcast is made possible by D&D Winco 2, headquartered in Post and serving clients across the U.S. Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County. Post Car Wash, keep it clean at Post Car Wash. Antelope Wash and Dry, make your laundromat experience a slam dunk. Post Area Chamber of Commerce, serving Post in all of Garza County. Carson Construction, call 806-626-3811. Post Baseball Academy, essential fundamental skills training for softball and baseball players. KSSL Radio, playing the greatest country music ever recorded. The Post Dispatch, news and views for Garza County. Post Family Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, and alterations. And now, here's a D&D Winco 2 halftime report on Post Sports Radio. All right, it's Post Antelope basketball playing against the Abernathy Antelopes here on Post Sports Radio. We're live at the Post Antelope Arena. Lots of Antelopes here tonight. Halftime brought to you by D&D Winco 2. Russ Moore standing by. I mentioned my wife Janice Plummer on the camera tonight. Russ, I'm filling in for Carter, by the way, who hopefully is listening. Russ Morris standing by with the stats at halftime for the Post Antelopes.
First off, shout out to Carter and all of them. They're down in Fort Worth. I think his brother's showing a steer down in the Fort Worth Stock Show. So hope you guys made it down there safe and safe travels coming back whenever y'all head home from Fort Worth. So your halftime stats for Post look like this. Draven Gonzalez is the leading scorer. He's got 11 points. He's 1 for 3 from the free throw line with 5 rebounds and 1 foul. Sean Ramos is behind him and with 8 points and is 3 for 6 from the foul line with 2 fouls. And then Luca Perez with 1 point, 5 rebounds, and he's 1 for 2 from the free throw line. And Josh Segura's got 2 points, but he's the only Bowl Gold player with foul trouble. As he's got 3 fouls, as all of those occurred in the first half. You turned the ball over 5 times, and you've had 14 rebounds that entire first half, Jim.
All right, thank you, Russ. We'll come back after a break and give you the stats for the Abernathy Antelopes in just a moment on Post Sports Radio.
Here at the Post Area Chamber of Commerce, we are more than events. Yes, we love a good ribbon cutting or holiday market, but the Chamber's real purpose is deeper than that. We exist to advocate for local businesses, agriculture, and tourism. We connect people, promote growth, and keep Post moving forward together. That's why we're here. That's why we work.
The Post Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post-Dispatch. Community news at the finest.
This message is sponsored by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman.
Texas 4-H is a club for kids and teenagers ages 5 to 18, and it's big. It's the largest youth development program in Texas. 4-H is for kids with animals and so much more, like shooting sports, food science, healthy living, fashion, and photography. Contact the Garza County Extension Office to sign up by calling 806-495-4400 or visit 4honline.com.
This is brought to you by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County.
It's Antelope basketball. Both Antelopes are here tonight from Abernathy and from Post at the Post Antelope Arena. Halftime is brought to you by D&D Winco 2. And we've got a pretty good game here, 34-24, Post down by 10, where it was a lot closer just moments ago. We'll see what happens in the third quarter coming up. Russ Morris standing by with the stats for Abernathy.
Well, the leading scorer of the game is number 30, Case Micheletti. He's got 14 points. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and he's got 1 rebound and 1 foul. Darian Duvall's got 7 points along with Ronnie Kirk. He's got 7. Number 2, Ronnie Kirk, has 5 rebounds to Darian Duvall's 1, and Kirk is 1 for 3 from the free throw line. And Henry Webb's got 2 points. Aiden Stratford's got 2 points. Webb with 4 rebounds. Stratford with 2. Josiah Scott with 2 rebounds. And Caden Bird, he's got 2 points and 1 rebound. Abernathy is 3 for 5 from the free throw line. And I meant to do this earlier, you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you are 5 for about 10, I think. I think you're about 50. I think you're just over 50% from the
Post is?
Yeah, from the math I've got together there. So they've made their free throws. You haven't. So they finished the first half with 16 rebounds, and they turned the ball over 8 times. But that's going to be the key. You've done a decent job keeping up with them in the rebounds. But when you get to the free throw line, guys, you've got to make your basket. You've got to make your shots. Draven, his 1 for 3 number was he got fouled when he got fouled on his 3-point shot. Well, he only made 1 of his three baskets, and he left a lot of points on the board.
All right, thank you, Russ. On the floor for Abernathy, you got number 1, Caden Bird. 00 is Darian Duvall. 30, of course, Micheletti. 2 is Ronnie Kirk. And who else we got out there? Number 1, Caden Bird. For Post, you got Luca Perez. We've got Josh Segura. And, of course, Sean Ramos with the ball right now. Draven Gonzalez and Alec Garcia. Draven with the ball right now, top of the key to start the third quarter. Ramos with it from the right corner. Bounce pass inside to Luca Perez up, and it's blocked by 23 Webb. Long pass, almost intercepted. It's on the floor. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Luca Perez for Post. Gives it to Garcia. Gets it down the court to Draven Gonzalez, who's going to go for a layup, and it's all tied up. Jump ball as Henry Webb gets his 2 hands on it. Possession arrow goes to Abernathy. They bring it down quickly. Duvall with the left wing. Drives the paint. Scoop shot, no good off the rim. Retrieved by Segura for Post. Oh, a pass over Ramos is tipped away, but Post gets it back. Ramos has it securely. And there's a whistle blown. And it looks like, I like this ref. He doesn't put up with anything from the smart mouths in the bleachers, let's say. So Coach John Wright,
going to get
for
Coach
Post,
Wright involved.
He's going to become the policeman here in just a minute. And also a discussion with Abernathy's coach Drew Thompson, who's in his 4th season.
And I think he's getting ready to get them out. So, guys, the UIL earlier today released, and this is for us as well. We can do this for the playoffs, Jim. They released new PSAs from NFHS. The UIL does have, the officials now have the authority to just, if they don't.
It started football.
Yeah,
actually.
if you are being disrespectful in the stands without hesitation. If an official deems that you're being being very unsportsmanlike, they will not hesitate to throw you out of the arena or wherever you're at.
The offender has been given a warning. He's still in the bleachers, so I'm sure he'll be quiet now. He's got a muzzle on. No, just kidding. Draven Gonzalez with the ball over to Segura. Back to Gonzalez. Alec Garcia in the right wing gets it into Draven, kicks it back out to Ramos. Ramos drives the paint at the free throw line, shoots for 2 and makes it. 34-26, Post now within 8. Micheletti drives, free throw line, shot up. This one's good. Back to 10-point lead. Here comes Post now with Ramos bringing it down slowly on the left side. Covered by Caden Bird. Gets quickly past the timeline, drives the lane, and another. Oh, he puts it up. It's Perez gets the rebound, puts it up. It's blocked. Post maintains possession, and it's going to be Ramos who dribbles and loses the handle, gives it up to Duvall. Duvall bringing it down for Abernathy. Right-handed scoop shot, gets fouled as he lets go of the ball off the backboard and in. He'll shoot 1.
It's third foul on Sean.
It's going to be on Luca. That's going to be his second.
They're going to get that on Luca, okay.
Yeah, Luca hacked his arm as it was a nice shot by Duvall. Looks like he was going to shoot over his head. He brought it back underneath, got hit, and also made the bucket.
It's the third foul on, first foul on Luca.
First, okay. Duvall shoots the 3, makes an old-fashioned 3-point play. Ramos for Post, bringing it down. Post down by 13. Ramos shoots, he gets fouled with the body by Henry Webb. John Ramos will go to the free throw line for 2.
Webb might have to come out, Jim. That's his third foul.
Ramos, good. Second one, in and out. Rebound, Ronnie Kirk for Abernathy. Micheletti, long pass down the court to Duvall, bounces off the back of his head. Segura with retrieval, gives it up to Luca Perez, drives for the layup, and it's good. Micheletti bringing it up. Abernathy set things up. Micheletti's going to shoot a long 3. Off the back of the rim, rebound, Post. Ramos, he gets the rebound, he'll dribble it up himself, slowly set things up for the Antelopes of Post. The bold gold, in other words. Ramos dribbling around, top of the key, loses the handle. Alec Garcia retrieves. Over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez shoots a long 3 from the right wing, off the back of the rim. Rebound, Ramos for Post. Ramos dribbling around, takes a screen from Luca Perez. Almost loses the handle again. Looking to drive, does, stops, off the back of the rim. No good, rebound. It's going to be Abernathy. Long pass for the fast break. And it's going to be number 23 with a pump fake. Henry Webb scores 2. Ramos now, slowing things down. Over to Gonzalez. Stop and shoot by Gonzalez. This one's good, inside the 3-point circle. Micheletti drives right. Stops, shoots. This one's blocked by Segura, but he's called for a foul. That's going to be his 4th.
He got, Jim, right here, he got his wrist.
All right, puts one of the 2 Micheletti brothers. This is Case. Hadn't seen his brother Colt tonight, number 11. Case, both of them are sophomores, by the way, so we'll see them for the next couple of years.
And Jackson's getting ready to come in for Josh.
In and out. Miss Micheletti shoots a second here in a second. Back on the court, Jackson Jeffrey.
Stratford checks in for Webb.
Okay, Stafford.
Stafford?
Something like that. Close enough. Micheletti shoots, makes the second. All right, Ramos gets a screen from Gonzalez. Double teamed at half court. Gives it over to Jeffrey for a 3. In and out. Rebound. Duval brings it up by himself. Right wing, between his legs, drives into the paint, scoops it under. It's knocked out of bounds by Post.
That's the fourth block by Jackson.
Almost hit a three, and he's got 4 blocks. Looking good. Freshman, by the way. 6'1" freshman. All right, Duval brings it in over to number 1, Bird. Back to Duval, top of the key. Back to Bird. Micheletti now, a three-point shooter. He's looking to shoot. Fakes it twice, 3 times. Shoots it up after a dribble. Misses. Rebound. Gonzalez for Post. He's going to go the distance. Going for the layup, and this one's good. Post back on the board now, 42-33. Pass inside. It's blocked by Luca Perez. Look at, maybe Jackson may have got the foul.
Let's see.
Maybe with the body.
No, that's Luca.
Wow. Look at a clean block from this angle.
So they got Luca coming in on the body, and they got Jackson with the. Well, Jackson was trying to block it.
Now Luca blocked it. He actually got it. He was over it.
It's not what that official said. That's not why he rolled that.
Okay, well, he got the ball.
Yeah.
He's got him with the body as well. 22 on the free throw line, shooting 2. Stafford.
Hey, I'm right there with you. I'm just interpreting why they called it that way.
Shot is up. Makes a second as well. 44-33. Post down by 11. Jackson Jeffrey bringing it in for the Antelopes of Post, the bold gold. On their home court tonight. Easily bring it down. Gonzalez going into the lane, kicks it out. Alec Garcia. He gives it over to Ramos after he's called for a travel before he passed the ball to Ramos. All right, turnover for Post. Still down by 11. Micheletti over to Duval. Almost taken away by Alec Garcia. He does. He tips it away. And Luca Perez follows suit. And the ball goes out of bounds. And like a football fumble out there. These guys know how to retrieve them.
That's hustle plays. Those don't count for anything in the stat book, but you do enough of those, you can get some momentum back your way.
Duval driven to the top of the key, covered by Alec Garcia. Backdoor pass to Micheletti.
They got Jackson. Yeah, at that time, he got too much of his body when he went for the block.
Okay, so Micheletti goes to the free throw line for 2. What's Micheletti have so far?
He's got 17.
Now 18.
He's 4 for 5.
It's the second as well. Jeffrey brings it in for Post. Whoa, Ronnie Kirk lays out Sean Ramos. That will be a foul. Only a second team foul, so. Was it Kirk with a foul? Or
Scott, that
Scott,
was Josiah Scott.
Josiah Scott with a foul.
Post needs to be careful, Jim. 4 team fouls this quarter.
Sean Ramos bringing it down. Over to Draven Gonzalez looking to shoot a 3, and he does from the right wing. Oh, how many times have we seen that? Twice already this season?
Yeah, it had happened during the JV game too, JV girls.
Okay, it was twice during a girls game and the JV girls game tonight. So this is number 4 we've seen this year. Hardly ever happens. All right, so Sean Ramos setting it up at the right wing. Gets a screen by Luca Perez. Right corner, Jackson. Back to Ramos. Top of the key to Gonzalez. Looking to shoot against Kirk. He does after a dribble. Rebound, Alec Garcia. Kick out to Jackson Jeffrey. Back to Ramos to set things up. 2:40 to go. Post down by
13
now. Drive by Ramos, off the glass, missed. Rebound, Perez, over to Jeffrey. Skip pass, over to Ramos for a 3, right corner, right wing rather. Rebound, it's gonna be number 0, Duval, who brings it down. He usually likes to drive right here, and he does. Between his legs into the court. Left-handed put up, no good. Rebound, 22, and he misses. And there to pick it up is Duval for a bucket. 48-33. Abernathy up. Here comes Ramos, contested by Scott closely. Here comes Draven Gonzalez. He's going to drive, push off a little bit, jumps and shoots. Nice jump shot. Misses everything, though. Micheletti with the rebound. He brings it down. Euro step, left-handed layup, no good. Rebound. Now Garcia, he gets pushed. Timeout, rather. He's going to be for post. Coach Zach Ramos in his first season calls timeout here in the third quarter with 1:40 to go. And Abernathy leads 48-33. We'll be back in a moment here on Post Sports Radio.
Are you looking for a contractor who does every part of the job? Then give Carson Construction a call at 806-626-3811. Greg Carson and his crew do new construction, remodeling, demolition, and concrete work from the planning stage to the project completion. Also, if you are doing a DIY project, you can rent a roll-off dumpster. Carson drops it off and picks it up. Plan now for your next project and call the guys who build a lasting relationship with each customer. Carson Construction. Find them on Facebook or call 806-626-3811.
All right, we're back after a post timeout. Post trails 33-48 against Abernathy. Abernathy with a 5-2 district record, post 3-5. I figured by looking at the rest of the schedule, we anticipated losing this game. Got a ways to go still. But we got to win the next three to make it a 6-6.
Yeah, because Floydada, they still have to play Abernathy, and I think they still have to play New Deal. So Floydada has to find some upsets if they want to cause some havoc. But you do have to beat them the next time we play them. But we got to figure out how to get back in this game and take care of business tonight first.
Here comes Ramos coming down. Guarded tightly by Scott. Loses the ball but gets it back. Scott is all over him and pushing each other, but Scott's going to be the offender. The defender is the offender.
It's the third foul on Scott.
He's giving Ramos a hard time. Trevor Gonzalez is going to bring it in to Ramos. See what Scott does here. He may back off a little bit with 3 fouls. Screen by Gonzalez to Ramos. He's going to drive in, looks to shoot. It gets blocked. It goes out of bounds. Duval gets a piece of it. Post maintains possession.
You got to get a basket here if you can do it, and checking in is going to be Bird. He'll check back in for Scott.
Bringing it in is Max Cole for post. Back in the game. Gonzalez gets the pass, drives, shoots on the fadeaway, off the rim and in. Here comes Micheletti, long pass down the Bird, drives, jumps, shoots, no foul, left-handed bucket. All right, Ramos with the ball now. He's covered by Bird. He's all over Ramos. He's having a rough time, does handle it nicely. Gets across the court. He gets fouled by Bird.
And that's Bird's third foul.
And that's going to be 4 team fouls for both teams now. So the next one, both will be in the bonus. Max Cole bringing it in underneath the bucket, left side. Long pass to Ramos. Top of the key, out Garcia. Back to Ramos, left wing. Almost in the corner. Goes through the corner and shoots a 3. Hits it. 40 seconds to go. Post down by 12. Micheletti drives the lane. Reach foul by Max Cole, I hope. Don't want Ramos to get another one. Let's see, they call it. Number 3, Max Cole picks up the foul.
And with 34 seconds left, Abernathy's officially in the bonus, as Micheletti can't miss.
Micheletti, I think, was the leading scorer in the previous game.
No, that was Duval. He had
Duval?
31.
Okay, what did Micheletti have?
29.
Okay, pretty close. There's a shot. He misses the second free throw, 1 of 2. Draven Gonzalez bringing it down quickly, outruns everybody for the layup off the glass and rebound by Duval.
I think Kirk got a hand on that layup, Jim.
Duval brings it down, gives it to Micheletti. passes it inside. Nice one, no-look, one-handed pass underneath. And it's going to be Kirk who ends up with it. Dan, a steal by Perez over to Gonzalez for post. Oh, he goes back court, no call. We'll take it. Inside to Perez, over to Ramos, left wing. Shoots a long three. Off the backboard and misses. So it's going to make the end of the third quarter. Carson Construction score. Abernathy 51, Post 38. The final fourth quarter is coming up next here on Post Sports Radio.
We play the greatest country music ever recorded. Tune in anytime and anywhere to KSSL 107.3, 94.1, KSSLFM.com, and on our free mobile app. All your favorites are here.
Hi, I'm Alan Jackson.
Hi, this is Mark Chestnut.
Hi, I'm Clint Black.
We've got them all.
Hi, this is Ronnie Millsap.
Hi, this is Patty Loveless.
Hi, everybody, this is Garth Brooks.
Hey, this is George Strait.
I've been listening to this radio station forever.
Proud supporters of high school sports. We are KSSL.
All right, back live from Antelope Arena where the Antelope battle's going on. Abernathy and Post. Abernathy leads 51-38. Shout out to our compadre Carter Petty, not with us tonight. I'm filling in for him on the play-by-play for the guys. Russ keeping the books and commentating, and Janice Plumber on the camera. Thank y'all for joining us. All right, Post, once again, 3-5 in district, 5-2 for Abernathy. Abernathy looking to keep that second place spot, is that right?
Yes.
Duval with the ball.
No, they're trying to fight to get in second place.
Okay. They're looking for a win. Post needs a win as well. Duval drives after a handoff from Kirk and a rebound by Max Cole. Here comes Post. Sean Ramos. Gets a screen on the right side for Perez. Goes left, drives into the lane, shoots up, off the rim. Tipped out of bounds by Abernathy. Post maintains possession underneath the bucket.
It's one problem Post has had all night tonight is they're having to deal with Abernathy's length down underneath, but they've been able to find separation with step backs, but they just haven't been able to hit.
Inbounds pass from Cole to Perez. Gives it up to Draven Gonzalez, top of the key. Kirk on him, step back shot off the back of the rim. Abernathy with the rebound. Here comes Duval. Duval looking to drive. He always will. Offensive foul.
Okay, that'll work too.
Duval leans into Alec Garcia. Not exactly didn't have his feet set, but it was an obvious push.
We all wanted to walk, but the referee said he pushed. We'll take it.
We'll take it, yeah. Duval with 2 fouls now. And 1 team foul in the fourth quarter for Abernathy. Post with 0. Ramos brings it up, top of the key. He looks to shoot against Kirk. He does. It's off the back of the rim. Rebound Post. Max Cole travels, I do believe.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
A little hop step. Yeah.
He'll probably disagree with you on that, but he did.
All right, so Micheletti, long three from the right corner, or right wing, is in and out. Rebound by Alec Garcia. Sean Ramos going to bring it up. Ramos being guarded by Bird. Over Draven Gonzalez, got Kirk on him. He drives the lane, stops and shoots, gets fouled by Kirk. It's maybe his third or fourth.
Third.
So Draven goes to the free throw line, shooting 2.
So Draven is, well,
off the back of the rim.
1 for 4 now.
Second one coming up.
He's got 17. Lane violation.
Luca Perez got a real early jump to get into the lane. He gets called on it, so that'll nullify the shot. Ronnie Kirk brings it in for Abernathy to Duval. Darian Duval, junior, 6 foot tall. Gives it up to Bird. Over to 23 Webb, almost stolen by Alec Garcia, but Duval maintains the handle. Micheletti, he'll shoot it at any time. Got to keep an eye on him. He goes, drives the baseline, and he's pushed out of bounds And the second push by Max Cole with the tee.
Yep, I was wondering if that's going to happen.
He fouled Micheletti and then pushed him after the whistle. That's going to take him out of the game. I think it's going to be his 5th. Is that right?
That would be his 4th.
In the technical? Is that counting the technical?
Yeah, that's counting the technical. He's got one more foul to give.
Micheletti shooting all by his lonesome. Nobody around him. He makes the first.
7.
Misses the second. And then Abernathy gets the ball because of the technical.
7 of 10.
The Abernathy ball. Getting there a little bit late. Micheletti going to bring it in quickly to Duvall. Duvall looking to pass it, stops his dribble, gives to Ronnie Kirk. Kirk looking to drive, top of the key to Bird. Over to Duvall, drives the left side for an easy bucket. Sean Ramos.
I guess they said Max did foul out, Jim. They gave him 5.
Okay. Here comes Sean Ramos, kicks it out to Gonzalez, top of the key, then he decides to drive against Kirk. Spin move is nice, off the rim. Abernathy brings it down for the rebound. Micheletti one-handed pass down to the Bird to Kirk, goes for the slam and misses. Duvall with the rebound, double dribbles. Yes, double dribble by Duvall.
Haven't had a lot of turnovers tonight, Jim. That is the 5th turnover on Abernathy this half. Post has done a decent job of that, limiting themselves. They've only turned the ball over twice.
All right, so it's going to be ball inbound by Draven Gonzalez for the Bold Gold. Sean Ramos ready to take the pass. 5 minutes, 27 seconds to go in this game. It's 54-38. Post needs to catch up. Ramos, left wing, drives to the middle, almost stolen away by Bird. Draven Gonzalez going to drive against Kirk. Puts up off the glass, no good. Rebound, going to be Perez. Oh, off his hand. Saved by Ramos going out of bounds. Gets it back from Segura on the left corner. Looking to drive. Gets a screen by Perez. Cuts the middle. Little push by Abernathy.
22, Stratford. So that's on.
23, actually.
Oh, okay.
That'd be Henry Webb. He comes out of the game.
Swear I thought I heard him say 22.
So Stratford out with 4 fouls. I'm sorry.
Webb
out with 4 fouls. Stratford in. Top of the key, Alec Garcia. Over to Segura for a 3. Off the rim, rebound post. That's Perez. Gets it out to Draven Gonzalez, who shoots a long 3 as well off the glass. And rebound by Abernathy. Here comes Duvall bringing it down. Goes inside the lane, he gets fouled. That's going to be against Ramos.
That should be his 3rd.
They got him listed up there for 2. We'll take that.
Somebody's behind.
They hadn't changed it yet. So Bird bringing it in for Abernathy underneath the basket. Into Duvall, it's tipped out of bounds from behind. Alec Garcia playing good D. Knocks that ball out of bounds, so Bird brings it in again. Over to Ronnie Kirk, back to Bird. Top of the key, Micheletti looking to shoot the 3, doesn't, fakes, jump. On the floor, he gets fouled.
Foul on the court. Okay.
Who's that? Number 4. So Ramos picks up 2 fouls in a row. Is that right?
Yeah.
It's going to be his 4th. Notice he got 3 up there. Okay, so 3 fouls against Sean Ramos, still in the game. Offensive foul.
Illegal screen.
By number 22, that's Brayson Stafford. 3rd foul. Sean Ramos bringing it down.
They got him with 2, Jim. Man, we are not agreeing with the scores table tonight.
Wow. Okay, left-handed layup for Sean Ramos is good.
that is the first points for the Bowl Gold this quarter.
Man. Here's Micheletti controlling the ball. Jump stop.
And Luca with a tomahawk chop to Micheletti's head.
You're going to get fouled by Luca. It's going to hurt.
Okay, now we agree. That's the third foul on Luca. That matches it up here.
Micheletti shooting 2. First one's good.
Okay, he is 8 for 11.
Second one is good. Full timeout for Post. We'll take one here as well. There's 3 minutes and 59 seconds to go in this game, and Abernathy has the lead 56-40. That's their Carson Construction score. And we are live and free on YouTube. It's Post Sports Radio with Antelope Basketball. Give your baseball or softball player the opportunity to elevate his or her game with individual or group instruction through the Post Baseball Academy. Coaching at the Academy focuses on the essential fundamental aspects of the game while creating a strong work ethic, teamwork, and respect. From beginner to high school, baseball and softball training is offered all year long. Find out more about the Post Baseball Academy on Facebook or call Roy Perez at 806-474-9565. All right, we're back live and free on YouTube. Jim Plummer here with Russ and Janice, bringing you Antelope football. Antelope twice. Abernathy and Post on the floor at Post Antelope Arena, so maybe 3 times. And Post looking to get back in this game, got to hit a few more shots. Hadn't been very successful from the floor. How many points this quarter?
Post has only made 2, and they've got 5. So yeah, it's.
So on the floor for the Bowl Gold is Draven. You got Sean, Alec, and for the first time we're seeing number 14, Ryan. And also out there, Luca Perez. Ryan's got a good 3-point shot. Hopefully he can get hot real quick. Could be a very good advantage for the Bowl Gold. Post bringing it up with Sean Ramos. Contested by Caden Bird. Over to Draven, back to Sean. Sean dribbling left, top of the key. Drives the lane, up, it's blocked. Kirk with the block. Micheletti brings it down for Abernathy. Stops in the lane and shoots. Rebound, but makes his own rebound. Gets tipped away, tries to bounce it off a post Antelope and doesn't. Sean Ramos with the ball. Over to Draven Gonzalez. Over to Ryan. Misses the 3. Saves it from going out of bounds. Luca Perez kicks it out to Ramos. Sean dribbling right. Stops, looks to shoot 3. Over to Draven Gonzalez. And Kirk is giving him in the left-hand dribble now. He takes it, then he stops and shoots. In and out. So Draven Gonzalez is going to shoot. Ronnie Kirk with the push.
No, they got Micheletti on that one.
Did he?
Yeah.
All right, Micheletti with the second foul, we think?
Yes.
Is that what you got?
Yes.
All right.
And that puts Post in the bonus.
3 minutes and 3 seconds to go. Draven hits the first of 2. Making the score 56-41, 15-point deficit. It's possible to come back with 3 minutes. Got to keep them from scoring, and you got to miss no shots. Draven hits the second of 2. Micheletti driving, gets bumped out of bounds by Luca Perez, and that may be
his 4th.
His 4th. It is his 4th.
And Abernathy's going to the line. It's Micheletti. That's not who you want to see. He's got 22 points.
Okay, so 5 team fouls for both teams, and Micheletti shoots another free throw and makes it. Well, Micheletti a sophomore. Ronnie Kirk's a junior. Duvall junior as well. He makes a second.
11 of 14, Jim.
Just for him or the team?
For him.
Oh, my goodness. All right, Sean Ramos with the ball for Post. Going left with the screen from Perez. Long 3 off the rim. Rebound Abernathy. Duvall's going to bring it up after he gets the ball. He's going to slow things down. You'll see Duvall drive a lot. Abernathy going to kill a little bit of clock. No shot clock in high school ball. Not yet, Russ. Eventually, so that's going to kill my four-corner stall deal. Duvall's dribbling around like a crazed man, falls to the floor, no foul called. Michelotti now with the ball. He's going to end up driving, jump stop, travel. He does. He took the jump stop and his left foot just scooted a little bit.
Like I said, you cannot gather your step at the high school level. That's one thing the NBA and the collegiate level has corrupted these minds of these high school kids.
You're right. And what you call traditional basketball fans. Ramos top of the key with the ball for post. They need to shoot quickly. And it looks like Abernathy doing a 2-3 zone now. Got out of the man-to-man. And Ryan with the three, in and out. Rebound, Abernathy, 22. That's Stafford, long pass down to Bird. He's going to get things back out to slow the game down once again. Tight man-to-man by post. Not tight enough, though. 1:30 to go in this game. Post down by 16. Abernathy's Michelotti drives, stops, shoots in the lane, and it's going to roll around the rim and drop in. Ramos for post, breaking the half court. Drives. Rebound by Alec Garcia. Ryan with the three-pointer attempt. Misses this one as well. Off the rim and out of bounds.
That is the story of the game, Jim. You've been jacking up shots and you just can't get them to fall. And it's no wonder why they've extended their lead the way they did.
Josh Segura's back in for Ryan. Darian Duvall, 6-foot junior, bring it up for Abernathy. Using those 10 seconds to get across the half-court line. Gets across and pulls back. Double team now. Over to Michelotti. 38 seconds to go. This game is in the bag for Abernathy. He's trying to kill some clock here. Over to number 3, James Cepeda in the game for the first time. Michelotti drives, going to go for a layup, and he does, and he makes it. And he's fouled by Segura, it looks like.
And Josh will foul out. He'll finish the game tonight with 2 points.
Boy.
He finishes the game 22 seconds early.
And coming in for Segura after the first free throw missed. Oh, that wasn't 1-1, was it? Yeah. He made the shot.
Yeah, he made the shot.
The clock's running down to 15 seconds. Segura stays in the game. You know he's fouled out.
Well, no,
they got four. They got 4.
Okay.
Officially 4, unofficially 5. So this game's over. 4 seconds. Michelotti going to dribble it away, hands it over before the game is actually over. Gives it to the referee. So that's going to be your final Carson Construction score from the Antelope Arena in post is Abernathy Antelopes 62, the Bold Gold Antelopes 42, a 20-point difference. We'll come back with the wrap-up show to give you the final stats and all that good stuff in just a moment here on Post Sports Radio. We are live and free on YouTube.
Take a break and let Post Family Cleaners take care of the laundry. Family Cleaners is Post hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main Street in Post. Whether it's dry cleaning, wash and starching, laundry service, or alterations, Post Family Cleaners has you covered. Let Post Family Cleaners make your life a bit easier. Go by 111 West Main Street or call 806-495-0777 to get details. That's 806-495-0777. Post Family Cleaners, your hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main and Post.
We play the greatest country music ever recorded. Tune in anytime and anywhere to KSSL 107.3, 94.1, KSSLFM.com, and on our free mobile app. All your favorites are here.
Hi, I'm Alan Jackson.
Hi, this is Mark Chestnut.
Hi, I'm Clint Black.
We've got them all.
Hi, this is Ronnie Millsap.
Hi, this is Patty Loveless.
Hi, everybody, this is Garth Brooks.
Hey, this is George Strait.
I've been listening to this radio station forever.
Proud supporters of high school sports. We are KSSL.
The Post-Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post-Dispatch, community news at the finest.
Welcome back to Post High School Basketball, a Post Sports Radio presentation, live and free on YouTube. This broadcast is made possible by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County. Post Car Wash, keep it clean at Post Car Wash. Antelope Wash and Dry, make your laundromat experience a slam dunk. Post Area Chamber of Commerce, serving Post in all of Garza County. Carson Construction, call 806-626-3811. Post Baseball Academy, essential fundamental skills training for softball and baseball players. KSSL Radio, playing the greatest country music ever recorded. The Post Dispatch, news and views for Garza County. D&D Winco 2, headquartered in Post and serving clients across the U.S. Post Family Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, and alterations. And now, here's the Bold Gold wrap-up show on Post Sports Radio. All right, we're back live from the Antelope Arena in Post, Texas, where it was a clash of the Antelopes for the second time this season. Post coming out on the bottom side of both of these games. Final score, Russ, final construction score was 62-42. Post beaten by 20 points, so that's the way it goes. Let's go ahead and do some stats during this wrap-up show. Here's Russ Morris.
Leading scorer of the game tonight was Case Micheletti from Abernathy. He finished the game with 27 points, 4 rebounds, which is a reversal. So I'll get to that because Darian Duval, the leading scorer from the first game, was the second leading scorer in the second game. He finished the game with 14 points. I'm talking about for Abernathy at least. Finished the game with 14 points, 1 for 1 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds. Case Micheletti, 11 of 14 from the free throw line by himself. Henry Webb and Brayson Stafford or Stratford?
I got Stafford.
Got Stafford?
Yep.
Okay. Aiden Stafford and Henry Webb both finished the game with 4 points. Webb with 7 rebounds. Stafford with 4. Ronnie Kirk finished the game with 7 points, was 1 for 3 from the free throw line, also had 7 rebounds, and Caden Bird 4 points and 2 rebounds. The Maroon Antelopes finished the game with 31 rebounds. They were 15 of 20 from the free throw line, and they turned the ball over 15 times. Now, move over to the Bowl Gold. Draven Gonzalez finished the game with 19 points, 7 rebounds, as they turn the lights off on us in here. Sean Ramos finished the game with 16 points, was 4 for 8 from the free throw line. So he's 50%. Draven Gonzalez was 3 for 7 from the free throw line. Ramos had 3 rebounds. Josh Segura, he fouled out, finished the game with 2 points, 3 rebounds. And Luca Perez finished the game with 3 points, was 1 for 2 from the free throw line. He had 8 rebounds. As a team, you had 30 boards. You turned the ball over 7 times. And you were 8 for 17 from the free throw line. Abernathy attacked the glass. That's why they got to the foul line. You step back, create separation. Not going to draw many fouls, creating separation. That's why there's a foul disparity.
All right, Russ, thank you very much. Real quickly, the overall series record, Russ, if Max Preps is correct, it's now Abernathy with 14 wins to Post 3. Records this season right now, it's Post now 3-6 and 16-11 overall. In district for Abernathy, 6-2 overall, 22-7. We're going to do the Antelope Wash and Dry Players of the Game coming up next here on Post Sports Radio, home of the Bold Gold. Give your baseball or softball player the opportunity to elevate his or her game with individual or group instruction through the Post Baseball Academy. Coaching at the Academy focuses on the essential fundamental aspects of the game while creating a strong work ethic, teamwork, and respect. From beginner to high school, baseball and softball training is offered all year long. Find out more about the Post Baseball Academy on Facebook or call Roy Perez at 806-474-9565.
Antelope Wash and Dry, where laundry is a slam dunk. At Antelope Wash and Dry, laundry is simple, it's clean and convenient. The laundromat is at 301 South Broadway in Post, and it's open daily from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. The washers hold up to 60 pounds and the dryers up to 75. Antelope Wash and Dry is super clean, locally owned, and it features a kids' play area. Security cameras are on for your protection. Laundry is a slam dunk at Antelope Wash and Dry, 301 South Broadway, Post, Texas.
All right, from Antelope Arena in Post, Texas, live and free on YouTube. Thanks for joining us tonight for the Clash of the Antelopes, where the team from, well, both teams from Abernathy won, the girls and the boys. So let's go ahead and look at the Bold Gold Antelope side of it all. When it comes down to players of the game, the girls, we've got the last game at home was tonight. And so we want to recognize those seniors. Russ Morris has that for us.
It's going to be your seniors, number 10, Noelia Salcedo, number 25, Serenity Sanchez, number 12, Nevaeh Segura, number 2, Carmen Mullins, and number 1, Adriana Rangel, as they played their final game in the Antelope Arena for their career tonight. Anna finished the game with 7 points. Carmen finished the game with 2. Nevaeh had 5. Serenity had 6. And Noelia, she checked in and had an attempt at shooting the basket. So they have one more game left. They will take the court Friday night over in Rawls, so they'll have a chance to finish out their basketball career with a victory. Now looking over at the Bowl Gold, your Antelope Wash and Dry, Antelopes of the game is going to go to Draven Gonzalez and senior Sean Ramos. They were the leading scorers for the Bowl Gold tonight. Draven had 19 points. Sean had 16. So they were doing everything they can to get the Bowl Gold in it tonight, Jim.
All right, Russ, thank you very much. Thank you all for joining us. Once again, as Russ just pointed out, we're going to travel all the way to Rawls. About a 25, 30-minute drive from Post, so it'll be nice. The worst thing about that drive is looking out for all the deer and wildlife on the road on the way home. So everybody who's going, be careful and pray for us as we go. And today is Tuesday, so we got that game coming up on Friday. And we look forward to that, so please join us here on Post Sports Radio. It'll be live and free on YouTube. So, Russ, have a great rest of the week. And what?
Keep hope alive, everybody.
Winco 2 is your compressed gas and cryo powerhouse. We strive to provide excellent cryogenic and gas storage products, service, and support to any and all industries ranging from chemical to agriculture and beyond. Unbound by location, we provide nationwide solutions from sea to shining sea and have done so for over 25 years. Built upon trust and integrity, Winco 2 is here to serve. Satisfaction guaranteed. Visit us online at winco2.com. That's winco, the number 2.com, or give us a call, 806-629-4458.
This message is sponsored by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman.
Texas 4-H is a club for kids and teenagers ages 5 to 18, and it's big. It's the largest youth development program in Texas. 4-H is for kids with animals and so much more, like shooting sports, food science, healthy living, fashion, and photography. Contact the Garza County Extension Office to sign up by calling 806-495-4400 or visit 4honline.com.
This is brought to you by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County.
All broadcasts in all and any media form provided by postsportsradio.com are the sole property of Post Sports Enterprises with the permission of the Post Independent School District. Any retransmission of any of these broadcasts, whether partial or in its entirety, for commercial or personal use without express written consent of the Post Sports Enterprises and Post ISD is strictly prohibited. Any violations of these broadcast rights will be strictly enforced and upheld as allowed by local, state, and federal statutes, ordinances, and laws. We hope you enjoyed this post-high school event exclusively on postsportsradio.com.